Hmm. Okay, okay, I'm happy with that. Yeah. Hi, Techno. Hi, Stalking. Hi, Gana. Morning, Lynn. The Amazing Digital Circus. I'm so far behind in that. I think I've seen 2 episodes of it, and I am... They've got like 6 or 7 now. Cabby doing the laundry. Watching you go through the setup on the VRChat website is pretty interesting. You just watch me like that? Huh? Morning, Techno. Hi, Stalking. Hello. Hi, Cairo. Yulind, did I get you? No. I heard the doodle-doo, and I was just like, huh? And I looked up, and I saw 10 bits. I was like, oh, okay. I mean, oh, you got me so bad. I would hate it if you did that every single day, Cairo. Oh, man. Thank you, Matthews. Hi, Zvine. Pat. I'm reading the Arc Raiders patch notes, and it was in the background. Still, there's something about, like, you know, I like people watching. I like it when people watch me on stream, right? But there's something about, like, watching someone's activity moving around through apps. Like when somebody, like, you just sit down at your computer and somebody messages you, like, good morning, did you sleep? Oh, I'm like, you need to stop. You need to, like, you need to chill the fuck out. Like, if I've had 2 or 3 people do that to me, and I'm like, I hate that so much. You'll hit me if I get you more things? Will I? I want to do the other camera. I want to set that up. Okay. Wow, I set that up really fast. Sometimes it's just a doot, 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 doot. 330. Yulin's enjoying WoW. Why specifically WoW? 330 is pretty crazy. Don't lie. Hi, Sen. But Yulind, I need to know everything about you. Now I kind of want to message you like that once in a while. It's like, you are well practiced. I don't know, sometimes, Gana, it, like, takes me a while. Sometimes I'm fidgeting with it, and I'm like, oh, I can't get it to look right. And then sometimes I'm just like, it just does it, and I'm like, I can't see anything wrong with it, so I guess it's good. I'm 1.3k points away from Android 18 Lind. You're banned. You're banned. This joke isn't funny anymore. You keep mocking the effort I'm putting into these outfits, and you know that that's not one of the outfits. You're giving me bad vibes and showing feelings of like you're disappointed in me by constantly naming outfits that you know I don't have, and that's pretty cringe of you. That's pretty cringe, and so I'm not mocking you, Lamau. Guys, I got you this present. Oh, it'd be cool if it was this present. Oh, okay, well I didn't have that present, so pretty cringe of you, Techno. Hi, Foss. I don't know how it was going. I saw you fighting the guy. At one point I was like, I got 30-40 minutes. I'll beat the final boss of Act 1. And I was fighting him, and I saw Gale say, like, you could ask Yulind. Then you poked me, and I was like, sup? And you never got back to me. So I was like, I don't know what was going on with you there. I don't know, like, if I got brought up for a special reason. Hi, Hobbit. But I hope you had fun. Good job today. Go, I don't know, you're probably gonna go eat. Hi, Friday. And thank you again for the rate. You can ask Yulind Bonk. Hi, Gail. I was gonna ask you how often WoW gets DDoSed. It's maybe a few times a year right when a patch comes out. I don't know if it got DDoS this last year. It's not super common. But like at the same time, like when there's a patch count, especially when there's like an expansion that's just dropping, it's probably a few times. No. Holy shit, a Gale in 2025. Hi, Cairo. Hi, Plant. Gana. Voss fighting his inner demons. Plant being Plant. Hi, Plant. Tech, no, they don't exist. Clearly, they have way better protections from it. Maybe? I don't know. Hi, Ish. Hi, good morning, Yuli. Good morning, everyone. WoW gets DDoS when new patch world first race or hardcore streamer guild is on raid boss. Here's the thing. When it's like world first and stuff like that, it's now and then. When it really was bad was like 3 years ago when OnlyFans was the thing. When they first did that, was it 3 years or like 1 or 2 years ago? I don't remember. When they announced the hardcore classic servers and all the streamers were playing WoW, it was like multiple times a day for like a couple weeks. It was really fucking bad then. So I'm hesitant to say WoW is so much better than Final Fantasy for DDoS protection because it's not something that I've tracked, and it's something that's like, is this feeling based in my memory? Is this like, I don't remember it being that bad, but I remember it happening once or twice. But then like you looked up like, hey, here's all the, reported incidents of DDoSes with World of Warcraft, and it's like 72 times a year. I couldn't tell you. DDoS all over the place today. Voss, don't tell Yulind. WoW gets DDoS when new patch. Because FF the past few months has been almost every day. Really? WoW also has more servers. Separation between retail and classic. Just more protection by design. Your secret is safe with me. Good morning, Yulind. Hi, Trogdor. Actually, you know what? No. Trogdor, you're going in timeout. Trogdor, you gotta go in timeout, dude. You guys need to see. You guys want to see what Trogdor types in my chat before I go live? I'm kind of confused. We're getting the Winter Olympics next year. But how are they going to do it? How are they going to light the Olympics torch? Without Charlie Kirk. He was the one that carried the flame. This guy's gotta go. This guy's gotta go in timeout. Timed outdoor. Good morning. Stop selling your wings on your speed build. Oh my goodness. Hello, Yulind. Who is one of your favorite characters in fiction? Favorite characters in fiction? I have never thought about that, because I've always thought of things like, within this piece of media, this one is my favorite. But in all fiction? Fuck. I've never... I guess I could say Yulind. Edna from Tales of Zestiria. Despite Tales of Zestiria being fucking dog shit, I do really like that character. Dude, I was so all over the place today, but it might not be safe with me, Cairo. Question mark. I started with Zomboid, then swapped to Divinity for like 20 minutes, then did Monhun, then FF14. Did you get to do the new patch stuff at all? Did you try GOG, or were you just like, I'll wait for later? I know Cairo and I are going to be trying it today. You're probably going to try and sneak in, not that you're not welcome. I did GOG, yeah. That's when you shoot them for a day. WoW servers are all virtual now anyways. I'm lining up the shot. When are you playing Monhunt today? 1985, I swear. 85? Isn't it 4? One of my favorite characters of all time is Sei from Valhalla. She's cool. I did go and get Cairo invited me already, bitch. Okay. Trying to do my part. 3 consecutive streams. Hell yeah. I did tell him in chat it would be 6:30 EST FOSS. Wow, servers aren't real. Like when I normally stream. We're in arm pulse. Floss, we did the Risk of Rain stuff with Allied Collective yesterday. It's fucking cool. The final boss of Allied Collective is just straight up a Final Fantasy boss. It's literally like straight up out of Omega, and you're like, what the fuck is happening? And you're like in a digital like setting, and there's this fucking wireframe thing just wiping out platforms with waves of lasers, and you're like, oh god, I gotta go over here, now I gotta go over here. I discovered a fan-made Bomberman game called Power Bomberman, and it's my current hyperfixation. Thought you normally start your stream at like 7 CST. Well, see, here's the thing, Foss. They're supposed to start at 5:30 CST. They're supposed to. High tech. But, this idiot doesn't know what a fucking source is in OBS. Or is it scene? The one on the left. Oh, I can just look. He doesn't know what a scene is. So he's like, okay, I'm playing a different game. Let me just delete all of my sources here and remake them. And, you know, oh, I'm playing this game, so I need to remake this source. And it's got this audio, so I need to remake this source. And then we're doing this differently, so I need to remake this. He doesn't know what a scene is. He doesn't have different scenes. Like, I'm switching between games. I've got a scene for this game and a scene for that game. He rebuilds it every time. He's a fucking psychopath. Okay, put on the maid. Put the maid with the crazy ass cheeks hanging out. Uh-oh, did you actually do it? You didn't even redeem it. What the fuck, man? When are you supposed to start your stream? A man of the people based. Guy's a hard worker. Yeah, I fucking did. I'm not seeing it. One raider from Foss. Like, I'm actually not seeing it. Right above... Oh, that long ago? I completely missed it. No, is that yesterday? That's yesterday. Hi, Dark Pikachu. Hi, Kumi. I just completely missed that. Oh, you did redeem it. Okay, okay. I wish Chatterino caught stuff like that better. But okay. Hi, Ghidra. Okay. Where was I? Man of the people, when are you supposed to start your stream? Zip based. Kairo's a hard worker. Saying different than everyone else. Not just universal game capture source. Yeah, I fucking did. I saw an outfit redeem. I mean, you gotta change the source, but it's just one thing. Well, it should be two, because it should be the audio and the video source. I just have one scene I use for every game. I just swap the capture and audio. Why? Why? He has to, like, audio test before every stream. Why? 3 right above the Foss Raider unit 10 minutes ago is why. I don't understand. Russian? Is that Russian? I don't understand it. Outfit is out of stock. Yeah, you just ignored it. I didn't miss it. It just came at the same time as a lot of other things. So I didn't ignore it. Well, I missed it. I didn't ignore it. Do the maid with the panties. You know, I think you need to work on trust with your work wife. Thank you, baby. I don't know if I even want them as work wife anymore. I was streaming the other day and they were just chatting in other streamers' chats. They're not even loyal to me. I'm kidding. This joke stinks. Hi, Joe. Yeah, it is. Maybe I'm misunderstanding what you're saying without seeing it. I'm tired. He's saying hello. Imagine all of your stuff, all of your sources, and you just reset them up every stream. Like, just... every stream, it seems like he rebuilds them. And I'm like, alright, It's 5:30 for me. Are you good to go? Ah. Well, the thing happened. Also, did it save? I don't have shoes on. Okay, there we go. Okay. Strickland maintained off to Workland. Do the joys of a work here. You was allowed to multi-box 8,000 Twitch streams, but I talk in 2 fucking chats and get shit for it. Oh, this guy. Whoa, hold on. What makes you think I'm multi-boxing 8,000? I only have 2 up, and usually one of them is always muted. I used to do 3, but they don't count as viewers, so I'm like, I don't care less. But I want the channel points, and like, I really like that really long duration. You know, at the Twitch recap where it's like, you watch this many hours, and so I might start doing 3 or 4 again. Lose the socks. Can I even lose the socks? Oh, I can lose the socks. But I really like the socks, so. Bye, Techno. Strictly maintained off to Orland. I hope it goes fast, Techno. I assume, you're going to work. Why am I struggling to read so many things today? I'm just like, I'll read off to work, then I'm like, where are you going? To work? Like, yeah, you just, I don't know. Nice skirt, lose the socks. I don't know, man. He's needy. Keep the socks. Although the socks are so cute. The socks, okay. Behavior. Auto level pitch. So the socks have these little white bows on them, and they're super cute. But like, initially they were black, and so they stood out more. And I thought they were supposed to be like that. But then when I actually like moved around the materials more, it was like, no, they're actually supposed to be white. And I'm like, that's super weird. Why? Huh? Hi, Oku. I just spent $200 on digital horses. Fuck my life. It's okay, Oku. It's how you show your love for those horses. I'm reading too much. I'm not like getting through my stretches all. We're at 9:17. Nice skirt. He's need to keep the socks. Okay, I'm gonna head out now. Go eat, then sleep. I have a chance of catching you guys from on home later. Bye, Foss. Sleep well. Thank you again. Such a tease. My pink princess is needy. Put socks back on. They came back on. I just wanted to show them. I spent $200. Did you win, Oku? Flesh bows. They're not flesh bows. Yeah, not gonna lie, I didn't see the bows. The first time we wore the maid outfit, the little bows were black. But that was when the wrong material is on them. And so the bows looked cute. But the top bow, the big bow at the top that's like partway up the thighs, it was clearly like a mist texture with some black and some white showing. It was clearly like, ooh, this one's really on. Hi, Leo. If you count sparking as winning, not gonna lie, I want to throw up. Do you want to throw up because of the money you just spent on the horses, or just sick for other reasons? Chat, bows are bring life to me. I have ascended to a higher plane of existence. If you count sparking as winning, they're impossible to see. Fossy, Neo, and Yuli, I guess. Hello. Hi, Yuli. Are you happy with the outcome? Because of the money I spent. Look, I'm a firm believer of budget your shit, and if it's within the budget, I don't fucking care what you do. You could literally burn that money if it brings you happiness. Just stay in your budget. I'm both happy and incredibly devastated. As a bit of a stocking enjoyer, I approve these socks. Yeah. Happy and incredibly devastated. 5 years ago, I'd have like roasted people relentlessly for being like, you spent money on a gacha, you dumbass, you idiot. And I'm like, now I'm of the mindset of, I mean, these games are a business, they need to make money. And if nobody's spending money, if everybody's completely free to play, there's no game for us to enjoy. Some people gotta spend money, right? And if it's a good game, it deserves money. And so, says bro with the $40 14 mount. Yeah, that was about when I started spending money on games. It still sucks ass just a bit. think Oku did just burn their money. And then you get mad when I got you in the budget. I get mad because it's me, and I'm like, what did I do to like, it's. I'm trying to be. It's one of those things that on paper I'm like absolutely supportive of, right? If you've got a favorite streamer, if you've got somebody that you just like, you want to spend money on them, absolutely, go for it. Have fun. It's your money, and if you're being responsible, and being responsible means having a budget, and making sure you have enough for your needs and some emergency money. Stuff happens. Absolutely, do whatever you want. It's when people spend a lot on me that I'm like, why? What do we do? What? That's so toxic, Yulind. You can't call whales out like that. And isn't cute digital horse, which is the problem. What do you mean I can't call whales out like that? Kaiwo, heck you. Also, it was $35, not $40. And it's a fucking whale, so it's cool. Is that the only mount I bought? I think that's the only mount I bought. I did buy a few outfits, though. Fuck you, man. What did I do? Spend on Yulind more? No. Side note, speaking of spending money on me in gifts. There is fan art in the Discord. D commissioned fan art of us. Pin-up pictures. I'd known about them for like 2 weeks at this point, but the artist never posted them. So I asked yesterday, I was like, did she ever post this shit? And he was like, I don't think so. Just fucking, post her Twitter and then the pictures. I was like, okay. And so I posted that artist's Twitter link in the fan art channel and then the 2 pieces of art. One of them is a little spicy and I had to tell the channel, fine, fucking age restrict this channel because it would not let me post it otherwise. I bought the whale as well. The whale's fucking cool. It should be a 4-person mount, but it came out before 4-person mounts were a thing, so it's only a 2-person mount, but it should be 4. Yuli, are we going to do a Christmas Community Day again? Christmas Community Day? Did we do that last year? I don't remember that at all. I was going to do a Christmas thing. I was going to do like a long Christmas stream, but I don't know about like a Community Day. We did Lethal? Probably not. Didn't we do Lethal because whatever game I was playing, like, stopped working? Wasn't it, like, the game I was playing, like, have issues? I would kind of just like to play... I basically want to treat it like a 50-day stream where I just stream a game for a long time. Art is so good. Hell yeah. I'm very excited. I imagine you just have, like, draws of catalog stockings from all different eras and styles. Oh, that's why the channel is age restricted now. That is why the channel is age restricted now. Because I literally... It's not even that lewd. It's like skimpy underwear. Now, you want to do Lethal so people that didn't have anybody could spend with us? That was your reasoning? I know the first Christmas I did Stardew Valley. I thought the Christmas Lethal was like... I wanted to do a game and it was having problems. And so he said, fuck it, let's just do Lethal. I thought there was a game that was like, I only played for like 2 or 3 hours, or had trouble setting up. Oh, I'm talking about the other whale that can carry a ton of people. I don't have that one. I don't have the space whale. I don't have the weird looking one. I have the normal whale. The pictures were erotic. Adjacent at best. Yeah. It's one of I wish it was one of those things that's like, I'm the fucking server owner. Let me do what I want with my server, but no. Fine, I'll commission art of you. I'm going through my stretches. What are we at? We're at toe touch. I was not planning to do a community day, Cairo. I'm going to recalibrate because my trackers just seem fucking stupid. Discord seems to be getting worse too. Okay. That seems better. all social media is facing pressure between the UK and Oz? What is OZ? It's not Australia, is it? Because that would be AUS. Oz, Australia. Hi, Seekaroo. Madeline Bastilia. I actually have the under 16 ban in my notes because Reddit has filed a lawsuit against Australia. Reddit, of all things, is suing Australia for banning under 16 people. What? I don't know. I don't know how what do they do there? Hi, Juice. When are you getting a maid outfit? Madeline Bessilia, Oz, Australia. Given the under 16 ban, love Reddit L. It is a Reddit L for sure. Hi, Haxie. We did toe touches. We're at splits. When I can get someone to do blender, because I ain't touching it with a 50-foot pole. Yeah, but Seekaroo, once you learn how to do blender, it's like you have the world at your fingertips. So what do you think going to happen Friday, Yulind? Are we going to find aliens in the Bermuda Triangle, or are we going to invade Venezuela? Well, we're already stealing shit from Venezuela, so probably that. What did it cost you, everything? You can also just fit it in Unity now. This is true. Hi, Devilgated. You can do more and more in Unity, Seekaroo. Granted, you probably have a custom fit and not like a base. Well, I don't know. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. You can mold clothes in Unity? Yes, it's a very modified base. You need a few special programs. Ugh. Oops, I didn't mean to jump there. But there's a program called Mochi Fit that lets you do blender work in Unity. Are my feet in the ground? A little bit. What did it cost you, everything? The really funny thing is that kids either use dodgy social media or they get an adult to verify their account. Yeah. You can mold clothes. It's one of those things that's like, social media is absolutely like affecting kids, and there needs to be some restrictions for sure. But an outright ban like this, I don't know if that's a solution because it just creates problems. Now, I feel like I do kind of support the outright ban still. Because even if it just means kids are like going to get an adult to verify for them, or they start using dodgy websites, the vast majority of them are not going to do that, right? If you took 100 kids, sample size of 100, and banned them off of social media, I'd say like 80 to 90% of them are just like, damn, this sucks, and they're going to complain and, you know, find other things to do. And maybe 10 to 20% are going to be like, I'm going to go hacker mans through the system. I'm going to find alternate, much more seedy things. I'm going to, you know, get a parent to verify for me. I feel like, you know, statistically, more of them will be better off and safer and less exposed to just this crap. Does that small percentage find more dangerous avenues? Yes, but it's kind of like overall, I would imagine it's a better thing. Well, you could do it. It's a very modified base. I could go for an invasion with little clothing options. Finland is trending on Asian social medias. Yes, absolutely, for the thing a week ago. If the Mochi Fit profile has a from profile, you should be able to, yeah. I think Shinano is free, and she has a shit ton of outfits now. Oh, huh? Perhaps I start to get a load of outfits now it works. You can wear your main outfit IRL while wearing the VR outfit. The news had a mother that had a daughter that was going through withdrawals. Also, the worst fucking time to ban media. Yeah, that's going to happen with anything that you use every day. Yeah, but the news needs engagement. And what's more engaging than outrage? It's a cold turkey cutoff from something that provided daily dopamine. Yeah. It's more, this is how bad the social media addiction has gotten that kids are going through withdrawals. Have you seen more stuff about it? I saw that a lot of politicians were, like, supporting her. And they were like, she lost her thing because she did the eye thing with, making fun of Asians. Here's me doing it. Here's me doing it too. Ching chong. And it was just like, I hate people. I hate people. I saw like 5 or 6 politicians doing it, Air. And it's like, there's racists in every country, aren't there? You wouldn't think that, like, really from there? Why do people double down on the most idiotic stuff? Dude, yeah, because it's okay to be racist against Asians still. The worst thing I saw recently, they banned swastikas, or they removed swastikas and nooses being hate symbols. And so then a bunch of politicians, like House of Representative members in the United States, like big government officials, they went and got printed literal like gold nooses as like collar lapels. What? I hate people. The problem is companies tracking our internet activity to give us their targeted ads, but they know when a person they're tracking is a child, it's against law to do that. Requiring ID to communicate is cancer? There's also updates on the Australian thing that happened the other day. There is also that, yes. They are going to be even tighter on their gun laws. Yeah, they're Paris fundamentalist Finnish party, aka the racists of Finland. Yeah. 70-year-old man children. Okay. We're at Cami Stretch. Hi, Kyle. I love it when people are in desktop and they like crouch down and they've got the the VR like the crouch approach. Hi. Hello, Walian. You've been talking about only bad news today. What gives? Are you gonna talk about the Australian thing? We've talked about it a little bit. There was a shooting. 12 people died. One of the guys that tackled the shooters got shot twice, but he lived and he's being regarded as a hero. There was a GoFundMe for him for $300,000. The Australian government wants to tighten their gun laws even more. It was anti-Semitic. It was at a Jewish festival, and so people are pretty certain it's anti-Semitism. I'm trying to think if there's anything else about it. I've seen a lot of dumb conversations about it. I saw one guy being like, Australia banned guns. How is that working out for them? And it's like, motherfucker, this is their first shooting in 30 years. It's working great. Like same day the U.S. had a shooting. What the fuck is wrong with you? USA more pew-pews in December than us in 3 decades. Also, USA president, as I quote, things happen. Yeah. Well, these things happen. I hate that guy. Dude, he commented on the director, that guy. I'm forgetting his name. I want to say Rob Schneider, and I'm like, it's not Rob Schneider. It's not Rob Schneider, right? It's the director that did like The Princess Bride and a lot of those movies that just died. He was killed by his son, who had a lot of addiction problems. Rob Reiner, that's it. We're going to talk about Rob Reiner death by his own son. We talked about it yesterday. Was it yesterday or the day before? Rob Reiner and his wife, very famous director, killed by their son. Their son had a long history of like addiction problems and mental health issues. He was very anti-Trump, and so when he died, Trump was like, "Oh yeah, he was a very talented director, but it looks like he was killed by TDS, Trump derangement syndrome. Very, very common in a lot of people in this country. You know, he was so obnoxiously obsessed with hating me that he drove people around him insane." And it's just like, I hate this. Like, this is an issue that, hi Octal, hi Emma, everybody was like unanimous in. There was a lot of people that were like, you know, whether this guy liked Trump or not, he was a good actor. He did a lot, or good director. He did a lot of good movies. This sucks. This is a tragedy. Like, both the left and the right were like, kind of like, hey, let's be cool with this one. This sucks. And like, Trump was just like, everybody's being cool. Challenge fucking accepted. Get it out in 50 wins and then happy the rest of the day. USA more people, what the fuck? Apparently the son was on the terrorist watch list in 2019. I didn't know that. You're going to talk about Rob Reiner. Also could have been a lot worse with looser gun laws. Damn, coming in at a tough moment. I heard about this incident. Yeah. To quote The Onion, no way to prevent this. Says only nation where this regularly happens. Rob Reiner, like Trogdor said. The dad had like 6 guns, but only bolt action and shotgun, so it could have been so much worse. Was that Australia or Rob Reiner? Hey, yo. I lift my hands off the keyboard. I'm assuming that's Australia. I lift my hands off the keyboard before I saw things that Trevor Moore told me is illegal to say. How can I make this about me? Dumb bastard isn't capable of any self-introspection. Could just easily said it's a tragedy, rip, but it has to go off the deep end. On Troglodyte Truth Social. Basically, Rob Reiner's death has been a hot topic in radio in California. Australia, I don't know anything about the movie guy. Trogdor Truth Social. Okay. This is such a, like, gremlin Mimikyu. It is cute, though. Where were we at? We did Cammy Church. We're at squats. We're at squats. What are we at? 38. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hi, Pixel. Wait, which chat? Mimikyu. Hello, Pixel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm so excited for Monster Hunter today. Do you see the 4 people that got arrested for plotting multiple bombings on New Year's? No, I didn't. Sick. 90 consecutive streams. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maid outfit, what's the occasion? Emma. I have one redeem on the channel. It is the outfit redeem. For 25,000, anybody can redeem the outfit for the day. And so today's options were Christmas, Maid, and Goth. And Kyra redeemed Maid. Don't need an occasion. I just like when people tell me what to wear. The occasion is someone's redacted. Yeah, I heard about that. Femboy? Just says femboy. I wanted Android 18. I'm gonna kill this guy. I'm gonna kill this guy. I don't even think I could do Android 18. I don't think I could make that vest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get a load of this bottom. Hi, Giraffe. Alright, jean vest. I could get the texture, but I don't think I could, like, get that vest. I have my vest. Problem is the color is so like big on it that I could probably just use that one. You could. I'm still waiting on Bug Catcher, Lind. Pot calling the kettle black. The outfits I want to do. I really need pajamas. I'm gonna shoot somebody. I'm not gonna shoot somebody. I'm gonna flay myself if I don't do pajamas next, because I keep using my beach outfit for nap time. I would like a bunny suit. I really want a cat-themed outfit. This maid outfit came with such cute cat ears and a cat tail. And I don't use them because it's like, it's a maid outfit. I mean, I'm doing a maid redeem, not like a cat maid redeem, but I really want to use those. You can alpha the collar off. I don't know how to do that yet. I'm not a bottom. Cries cat maid redeem. Why get PJs? Just sleep nude. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, now looking at Yulind, looks so much as Ram from ReZero. Oh my god. Nude redeem. We will never have a fucking nude redeem. Fuck, I do just kind of look like a Ram cosplay. Shit. Pink hair with the maid outfit. Oh, shit. Yeah. God damn it. No, fuck. Oh, God. Lamau. No nude redeem Dedge. Look. There will be like nothing but nude redeems once we're on the other side, okay? Once I eventually set that up, there will be plenty of nude redeems. Just not here. Don't worry, Yulind's forehead is way bigger. Played like a fiddle. What do you mean played like a fiddle? It wasn't played at all. Well, poor Yulind getting cooked by Amelia. One, that's Rem. Ram is... I don't know, is Ram into it with the old mage guy? Do I get it or not? Still so warm. You different websites. Amelia was the blue-haired one, right? Okay. You have the two twins, Rem and Ram. Ram is pink hair, Rem is blue hair. Amelia is a completely different one, the white-haired elf with long hair. That is not a mage. She is the ascendancy contestant. She's the one that's like potentially going to rule the nation, but everybody hates her because she's a half-elf. Okay, so who is the hot one? Which one isn't hot in that one? There's like 10 hot girls in that show. There's Rem. There's Ram. There's Amelia. There's Crus, the green-haired one. There's the bitch, the blonde-haired one. There's the merchant girl. She's kind of hot. There's the dead grandma sword maiden, who used to be, she's the old master of the sword, the redhead. Oh god, there's all the witches. What do you mean? So which one's the hot one? They're all fucking hot. There's a green-haired one? Yes. She's a minor supporting character. She's one of the contestants for the throne like Amelia, but she doesn't have a fucking chance at winning. I love Amelia. Fuck this anime. Seriously, I hate it. Did you hate it because you really liked Rem and you want her to win? Or did you hate it because... I don't know. I kind of liked that scene. It hurts, but I like... And I feel bad for him. But I do like that he just sticks to the girl he likes. Wait. Am I a hot girl? Yes, you fucking idiot. Yes, there's a green-haired one. Bitch, of course, what you mean? So you're saying get Cairo maid outfits to be Rem since he's blue? Cairo doesn't have the hair for it. Damn, they really just went for all the colors. You are hot, Bam. Echidna. Isn't it the one from One Piece? No, what? I hate it because I don't like the guy. Subaru's not like my favorite. He's not my least favorite. He's a little bit of a goofball. I find him really fucking cringe when he like gets in his own head and he's like, I'm going to interrupt the ceremony and make this all about me. I should be Amelia's knight. And everybody's like, man, this guy stinks. He deserved to get his ass kicked after that. No, that's Knuckles the Echidna. I think I have 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You mean Sonic, right? Poor guy can't take your underwear. What? Poor guy can't take your underwear. What are you fucking talking about? Well, he likes Latinas. Where's my chat going? What the fuck is my chat talking about right now? Who, Destiny? Knuckles isn't cool enough to get an Echidna. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ugh. I take it back. Sounds like a cool die. Wolfie was right, you know? What did Wolfie say? Oh, is this gonna be the chat reflects the streamer? No. Mayhaps. You saw nothing. I just missed 47 minutes. If you say she's right about untoasted bread being toast. What? Untoasted bread? It's not toast. It's untoasted. How could it be toast? 47:30. 50:30 end. Exactly. Hi, Harley. 135. 135 noms. That's so many. So are 3 slices of bread together a sandwich? No. Because you don't have a change in consistency of material. That's just a block of bread. Wolfie is nuts, yes. No, it's not. It's not anything contained by slices of bread. It's a different material contained by bread. Sandwich science L. What if different bread in the middle? Ooh, if it's different bread in the middle, maybe. 1 minute down. Make the middle one smaller, bam, sandwich? No. Size has nothing to do with it. It's bread sandwich. It can't go bread. It has to go bread, cheese, bread. Bread, meat, bread. It can go bread, different bread. But you can't have like bread, wide bread. All sandwiches is the thing between slices of bread. What's the thing between the slices of bread? What if cheese make a bread? Ganna, your argument is that water is wet. Okay, so bread, butter. Bread, butter, bread. I'm hesitant to call that a sandwich. But I think it might be. Hi, Zvi. Okay, then white bread. Brown bread, white bread. That would count. Can a guy eat 3 pieces of bread together without getting judged? He can. You just can't call it a sandwich. Oh, I'm struggling. Yulind, would you eat a toast sandwich? What is a toast sandwich? Do you know you can't feel wet? I guess so. No one likes language. 25 seconds. 2 pieces of bread with a piece of toast in the middle. Yeah, I'd eat that. It's a UK thing. I'd absolutely eat that. 15 seconds. No, it hurts today. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay. Wolfie's nuts. Sandwich science. What if different bread in the middle? Make the middle one smaller. Bam sandwich. It's not a sandwich. It's a bread sandwich. Some type of person say water is not what. All sandwiches, things between each slice of bread. What if cheese make bread? Made. Okay, so bread, butter, bread, butter, bread. Who cares if water is wet? Yulind makes me wet. Okay, giraffe. Then white bread, brown bread, white bread. I would call that a sandwich, but a bad one. Can a guy eat 3 pieces of bread together without getting judged? UK moment. You know you can't feel wet. No one likes language. And don't forget your 40 gallons of milk. I don't... What about 40 gallons of milk? What? Eating like the bomb's still dropping. They call it cuisine. As the UK, I've never heard of that till people started talking about it this year, as if it's a thing that's always been around and everyone knows. They can call it what they want, but they're still gonna get called out. It's not like fairy bread. Now that's good culture. I do not know if I would call fairy bread good culture. I'm not gonna say it's bad. Oh, that felt good. But I would not say fairy bread is that much better than toast bread or the toast sandwich. Wait. And for emphasis, when I say people start talking about it, I mean people outside the UK who have never lived here talking about it. Imagine colonizing half the world, killing countless innocent civilians in the pursuit of spice, only not to use them. UK moment. Wait. You don't like fairy bread? I like fairy bread. I'd absolutely devour the shit out of fairy bread. I'm just gonna, call it what it is. It's lowbrow. It is not fine dining. Fairy bread was like the thing that made me think less of Australians in the same way I think of the British. Every country thinks jelly goes in a sandwich. Yeah, but Ganna, you just don't understand what jelly and jam is. You just, can't comprehend that, and so that's a you thing. Fairy bread, the ultimate weight gain? It's just butter and sprinkles, isn't it? Butter in hundreds and thousands. Melt. Okay. You guys wait there. I'm changing my thing. Can I go back here? Can I not jump on this? Oh my god, there's an invisible wall here. I guess I'm just changing in the water. I know exactly what jelly and jam is. No, you don't, because we wouldn't be having this conversation if you did. I know that ass is jelly because jam doesn't shake like that. The difference between jelly and jam is that I can't jelly my dick into you. What the fuck? Huh? Ganna, what do you use jelly and or jam for? If it's can't go on a sandwich, what does it go on? They use chili jam. What? Jelly is a dessert you eat? Okay. Or to make vodka shits with? Ganna's thinking about Jello. This is why I was like, they don't understand it. Hi, Micaiah. Jam is a condiment. Is this a dialect thing? Australia calls jelly and jam differently than the US. I don't know where the UK is on jelly and jam. But I'm making fun of Gana for this. I'll be working out soon. But just know you're awesome, dude. I appreciate you being in my life, Yulind. Also, may I pretty please have a kiss, puppy dog eyes? You want a kiss before your workout, Jiraffy? What was it you said earlier? Were you on good behavior today? Let's review Jiraffy tweets. Messages. Yulind, don't forget about 40 gallons of milk. Who cares if water is wet? Yulind makes me wet. It's all going to depend on your third message. Who doesn't? Ramland. Oh shit, Lamau. This is only good with a partner. Why get PJs? No, that's Jogdor. I was reading the green. I'm not a bottom. Where's your other messages? What was the one before I'm not a bottom? Get a load of this bottom. You passed today, Jiraffy. But barely, okay? Barely. You were on thin ice, okay? Mwah. Enjoy your workout. And thank you for the message. That was really nice. Gasp. The confusion is outside of the USA. Jello is called jelly. No one here gets language. Don't enable her. We call American Jello jelly. The American jelly is just shitty cheap jam. Who puts jelly on bread? My food being called out by a boy that thinks noodles and butter is a meal. It is. I'm not going to be called out for my bad food takes when you're like, 3 slices of bread is a sandwich, Gana. That's not how this works. Jam and jelly are both condiments, as well as preserves. Jello is the dessert. Preserves are jam, but posh. Well, this was a thing to come back to. Hi, Oni. No tongue. No tongue. I'm not giving you tongue on fucking stream. Oh my. Okay. I guess I'm not giving you kisses ever, Jiraffy. If you were going to immediately be like, that sucked, not worth it, not good enough, I guess I can't give you kisses on stream. Never mind. My bad. I take it back. Just wait till you hear what Australians call weed whackers. Fear increasing. They basically just fruits plus a fuck ton of sugar in different forms. Whippersnippers. This shit is splitting hairs. Wait, butter noodles is literally a meal? Like it's common poor meal. 3 slices of bread is threesome sandwich. Yeah, but they get to act better than us. I enjoyed the kiss. I was being cheeky. No, don't take it back. You cannot bite the hand that feeds you, Jiraffy. That's like a simple life lesson. If somebody does a nice thing for you, don't go, not good enough. That sucked. I wanted more. Because you're not going to get the thing at all anymore. I was trained that way. Well, you gotta untrain it, girl. You're like, how old? You gotta, you're not a kid anymore. You gotta learn that. You fucked up, Jiraffy. Unless they into that. Then you can bite. Then you can't bite. Trained poorly. I'm a hag. Shut the fuck up. You're not 30. Oni, hi. Where are we? Where are we? We did our squats. We changed our trackers. We're good to start walking. Hello, hag. Oni, don't call her a hag. She's not even 30. Good lord, this outfit. My culture is not your costume. Hi, Trombe. If you're calling yourself a hag at 30, oh god, my bones. No, she's like 28. She's like 28 and calling herself a hag. Did you indeed just call me a hag? No, I didn't call you a hag. I'm saying this idiot is like 28 years old and calling herself a hag. It's not okay. It's cultural appropriation. Oh, I didn't bring up the walking video. We're walking through Final Fantasy. The Dravanian Four Lands. Kairo's Unk. I'm 30.5. Didn't you like just turn 30? Okay. You're barely 30. The sound of my niece enter the room before I do. Shut the fuck up, Giraffey. We're walking. We're walking through Final Fantasy. Cairo equals Unc 30.2 divided by 12. The fuck 28 is not hack status. Cease the dramatics, Giraffe Woman. August 18th, Feels old, man. Yeah, it hasn't been 6 months. Speaking in the most vague terms possible. Big things happening for me in MSQ. Are you in the 6th zone of Shadowbringers? Are you in post-Shadowbringers? Are you in Endwalker? In Endwalker, that could be like 7 different things. An hour? It was an hour. Difference between a preserve, a jam, and a jelly is the fruit to gelatin ratio. Listed prior as most to least actual fruit. 5th zone, Endwalker. Level 87 MSQ. 5th zone. Okay, 5th zone, Endwalker. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, it's that fight. Yeah. Hey, I'm about level 87 too. Shut the fuck up, Cairo. Well, you can't say it was a boring warm-up. I cannot say it was a boring warm-up. You know you're in a fancy place when your jelly has real fruit in it. Okay, I gotta think of the zones. There's this one and that one that you do half of. Then you do my favorite. Then you go to Then you go back to the other 2. Then you go to the 5th zone. Then you like go way back to the 5th zone. Okay, I know where you are. Cairo, are you supposed to be watching this video? This is Heavensward. Cairo is long past this zone. The irony that having real fruit and jelly is fancy when the American jelly spread specifically strains out the fruit solids. During my break, what if we did a long as F-Xeno 2 day? No. So unfortunately, I eat foods based on texture. And the texture of Jello is disgusting. Couldn't finish it because server mate last night, but near the end of it, I think. Foss was telling me they were getting DDoS also. Well, I guess it would have been like the server is shutting down, but if I finish post Stormblood, oh, if you finish post Stormblood, I'm down for long days, absolutely. Like, we could just do as many long days as you want. If we want to finish Xenoblade 2 in like 2 weeks, yeah, sure. We will not start Xenoblade 3 until we at the very least start the next Tales game. And I'll probably set another Final Fantasy goal for you for that one. What did I say the goal was? Post Stormblood done? So unfortunately, I eat foods based on texture, and the texture of Jello is disgusting. The texture of Jello? Wait, did I miss a car 14 day? I don't remember SB being finished. No, it's not finished. We had that really scuffed day where just everything was going wrong. We started the locks, but Cairo's computer had a stroke, and we have not had a 14-day since then. Yeah, that was last I remember. I got the new USB cables, so I should be good. It's like firm water. No, I thought it was going to be today or yesterday. But yesterday, I planned Risk of Rain 2. And then today just was also Monster Hunter. So, maybe Thursday? Maybe Thursday is 14? Hi, Broily. Hello, cute, adorable, fluffy Yulind. Thursday can be 14, yeah? Hell yeah. I have the same reason for not liking baked bell peppers or eating mushrooms. Huh. I mean, you guys know my stance on food. You can come up with whatever reason you want to not like it. I feel like taste is one of the most subjective things ever. So, like, if something is objectively good, there's still gonna be someone that doesn't like it. Usually me. Oh, I can, like, fucking... Spoink. I can pull them. Don't worry about it. Don't like mushrooms, whack. I typically don't like mushrooms either. They're, like, rubbery. And, like... slimy, even when they're not supposed to be. If food texture is bad, I don't like eating it. Well, I know what bell peppers are. I didn't used to like mushrooms, but slowly just water the jiggles. Taste is okay, it just comes down to texture. I'm only a texture eater. If your mushrooms are slimy, they might be going bad. I don't know, they just like felt slimy. They weren't. It was one of those things that like with my hands, I'm like, this isn't slimy at all. But then in my mouth, I'm like, this feels like the texture of slimy. I hate this. They're supposed to be dry and spongy. I didn't know you love to dress up as a maid outfit. You look kind of sexy and pretty. Broily, do you not know how the outfit redeems work? Hi, GD. Ah, so you eat Snickers upside down then. Canna. Good lord. The ramen place I go to puts wood ear mushrooms in. It has zero flavor, but the texture is like chewing rubber bands. So it's like, why is this here, Lamau? But I guess they're good at for you. Fuck it, right? Yeah. Yulind have outfit redeems. God damn it, stocking. I love wood ear mushrooms. Speaking of food, elite ball knowledge. Speaking of food, I tried the soup can yesterday. I didn't know you have a maid outfit. My apologies, Yulind. You don't need to apologize. Hi, B. Broily. The way the outfit redeem works is there will be 3 outfits to choose from, and it will say which 3 are available each day. Today was Christmas, Goth, and Maid. Tomorrow, because Maid has been redeemed, that will go to the back of the line, and Cheerleader will be available. So tomorrow, the outfits will be Christmas, Goth, and Cheerleader. You can get lucky at shops and catch a sale for $1 per cam. I stock the fuck up whenever it happens. Soup, good food. We got a pallet Hobbit. It's a pallet of like 15 soup cans that are each like 150 calories. It's like a bowl of soup. And it was like $23 for the whole thing. A pallet, damn, well, a small pallet. Padoru redeem win, maybe next year. Love, God, Yulind. Do you want to live with me? Awake, but at what cost? You're probably cheaper to feed than Murphy. I am cheaper to feed than Murphy. Honestly, Cairo, I kind of do. Like, hi, Phil. Like, I really like my parents. And I really like, you know, my living situation. But, like, it is $400 a month. If we calculated, like, what it costs for me to live with you, I wouldn't be against that. Because, like, it would cost you more money to, like, have a bigger place. Right? I would imagine you want, like, just a slightly bigger place. I would definitely be able to provide some, like, comforts for you. And, like, somebody to watch Murphy when you're going places, right? Somebody that could, like, potentially run errands, right? Like, somebody, when you're like, I need this picked up, but I'm at work. I'd be like, yeah, sure, well, I wouldn't have a car, but I could definitely wake you up for your streams. Gyro, it's your stream time. Literally kicks you. Get the fuck up, dude. You as a roommate does not sound bad at all. You do that already? I try to do that, Cairo. When you have your stuff set up, you are isolated from the world. It's just one of those things that, like, you shot up like Nosferatu that one time because you did not have your, like, your sound down. You did not have your Oyasumi and your other things going to, like, make it so that people couldn't wake you up. Awake, but at what cost? Bell peppers are those big fruits. Usually get packed in bags of, like, one green, one yellow, one red. Yeah. I might move soon, actually. Yulind is dog confirmed. My lease is up in April. Kara needs to move just to get better internet. That is probably the biggest thing, Cairo. Your upload is so bad that genuinely, like, I think it would affect my livelihood. Especially living with you. Like, we could not stream at the same time. And I know you've said, like, oh, I could upgrade my internet. But I think even then, it was really limiting. Wah! Thank you, Trombe. Very hollow. Have a big lump covered in seeds inside too. Yulind, thank you, but I don't want to make fun or messing your style and your dignity. That's all I know. Thank you. Really, I have no idea what you're talking about. Bark, 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 bark. Hi, Dore. I have no idea what you're talking about, Broly. Make fun of her messing my style and dignity? Huh? You do that already, capsicums? Shut up like Nosferatu when you woke me up the other day. Hello, are you walking? Doesn't look safe. This is the Dravanian Forelands. This is the third zone of Heavensward from Final Fantasy XIV. According to Google, yes. Yeah, I leave voices on typically. Might turn them off when we're eeping in a party world like basement or something. Oh yeah, no, that shit gross. Actually eat your food. That true. Bark, 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 Pinky. Cute. Thank you. Fried onion and bell pepper is great, especially if they were marinated in olive oil and soy sauce. Aw, sucks, I need to go, it seems. Good luck with walking. Let's say hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me. It's always a treat to see you. I'm like, she enjoys getting head pats, right? Surely. But the face you're looking at me with in the Mimikyu is just like, it looks so angry. Can I grab this? Oh, well, I cannot grab the bow. I can grab the boob. Is that stalking? It is. Oh, that RV game got a new map called Mount Yerbutsk? What? Is that a typo or is that the actual name? You can't just grab her poop like that. I didn't mean to. Oh, oh. Bye. Gonna be added to the Google Docky. Actual name, it's silly. Yerbutsk. The fucking spinning. Ugh. Okay. What are we at? 0.6 miles? This is like... I think this might be the most forgettable zone from Heavensward. It's not bad, per se. It's just... there's not really much to it. Heavensward has the Sea of Clouds, which is probably my favorite zone. It's got the Snow Zone, Western Korthus. It's got this one, the Dravanian Forelands. It's got the Dravanian Hinterlands, which has the giant bubble, the floating rocks and platforms, and the ruins of the old city, Old Charlene, or New Charlene? I forget, in Idleyshire. 0.6 already, boys running. It has the Sea of Mists, which is underwhelming, but kind of crazy looking. Not much happens there, but aesthetically, it's a fucking cool zone. And then it has Az's Law, which is like the floating scientist, or the floating laboratory, like airship. The only thing this one really has is like the Dragon Tower and the bug nest. Actual name, it's silly. Really, I love the Forelands. That Dragon Tower I want to see turned into a housing area? Yeah. 0.6 already. Boys running, as is law. AZYS space LAW? LLAW? There might not even be a space there. As is law. In the Law Cave, nothing really happens in there. I know, it's not a bad zone, Leo. It's just like... It feels like it wasn't used as much as it could have. Final Fantasy does a cool thing where, like, they don't make a zone and, like, make everything a checklist in it. It feels very natural when you go through it. This zone was very much, we want to go through the zone. We get to the Dragon Tower. We can't go through the Dragon Tower until we deal with the bug nest. Okay. We go to the bug nest. We can go through the Dragon Tower. That was this zone. That was like... It was literally like we're passing through. So it feels like you don't spend much time here and do much here. But like for a story, that's really natural. I don't like it in World of Warcraft where it's like, okay, you go to this zone. Top right, top left, bottom left. Climax in the center. Next zone, rinse, repeat. I hate how formulaic WoW feels. Whereas Final Fantasy, there's a lot more like... Go to this zone. Go back to this zone. Okay, go here. The story is from, like, the cutscenes, not so much the specific what you're doing in the zone. Final Fantasy names. This map also has weird pathing. A little bit. Final Fantasy zones will have a lot of, like, really cool areas that you just don't go to for the story. Like in this zone... There is a massive coliseum at the north of the zone. And it has like, it's like flooded and there's a river flowing through it. And you just don't see that in the story. Well, that's kind of just a handyman going through the world, just helping people. Oh, I forgot about that. That area is super cool. Yeah. But you just don't see it in the story at all. I do walk through it in this zone. Or in this video, but... FF is more a guy going on an adventure with a goal. Kinda, yeah. I need a drink. I haven't drank yet. Oh, the soup. So I had the beef stock stew. It's, when I accepted it, I thought it was just going to be beef. I didn't like look super closely at it and look at the ingredients. It's got a lot of veggies in it. Yulind, it's too early to start drinking. I need to hydrate, Phil. I need to drink water. I still ate it, and I'm still, going to eat all the others. It's 150 calories. It does taste good. It's just that, when I get a big fucking chunk of green bean, I'm like, ugh. It's one of those things that I can eat it, but I'm like, I don't like that I'm eating this bit. But the meat chunks, there's something in it that I don't know what it is. They're like these... It almost seems like tofu, but I'm sure it's not tofu. But it's like a white... I assume it's a vegetable. It's diced. Kind of soft. The potato? If it's potato, it tastes very weird and not like one at all. But it might just be, you know, how do all the others have the cauliflower? I think it's the cauliflower sounds right. Or like leek. You don't like veggies? I'm horrible with veggies. Most fruits and vegetables are awful to me. The big drawback on soups is salt content? Yeah. What's it look like, Yulind? It literally just looks like a white block or a white chunk of tofu. I feel like this is a statement that could have applied to Oku this previous weekend. Although it was their birthday, hello. It's blanched and seasoned from the beef, so it's gonna taste different. Yeah. True. That's what she said. The fat fucking chocobo. We're gonna turn right. We're gonna go up the Dragon Tower. I think we go to the Coliseum. Then we go to the Sea of Mist, and then I think there's a last little like 1 minute section where we go down this path right here. Marrow? I don't think it's marrow. Could be wrong. Cauliflower sounds right. The thing about the soup is that it's really hard to tell what's what because everything's so soft and mushy. Like, everything in it is like... It just melts in your mouth. Tater checks out too. It's really soft for a potato. That's a cool circuit through the zone. Marrow would be too small and too devolved. That's soup, baby. There's hair under my right ear cup, and it's driving me nuts. Whoa. I'm not getting it all. I'm just making it worse. I need to take my hands off to fix this. Okay, I fixed it. I only almost fell twice. Yeah, no, it was good. I think I'd prefer it without the fruits and vegetables. Maybe some of them in it, but you know, maybe that just becomes a fucking issue of make it yourself. Ugh. And Oku never drinks too late nor too early. He drinks precisely when he means to. Good lord. Phil, did we tell you about the day, like, before his birthday? Or maybe it was right after. I think it would have been a day or two before his birthday. Where he was like, dude, I haven't slept yet. I've been drinking the whole time. Oh, I need some water, though. I'm gonna drink some water. That wasn't water. Did we tell you about that? Veggie is cheap, though. I remember when I was doing this zone initially, really felt like we had left civilization. Pioneering through the wilds, the chocobo statues really helped. The The not water moment was hilarious. I've been really bad with World of Warcraft lately. I feel like I'm supposed to be still playing Legion Remix until I have everything I want from it. But I just... anytime I have free time, like an hour or two, I have been playing Path of Exile 2 instead. No, LO. He came on, I think it was Friday. Maybe Thursday? Where he was just like... he had been up all night. Hi, Smug. He had been up all night drinking and he had not gone to sleep yet. Oh, this might have been like last weekend, actually. And, was 2 weeks ago? Yeah. He's a little bit of a fucking character. And like 3 times he's like, oh, I'm so thirsty, I want to take a drink. Clearly takes a drink of some alcohol. And then just leans into the camera. That wasn't water. We did Risk of Rain, Smug. The new shit is cool. I can't remember if you were new to Risk of Rain when Spacefish was, or if you had played a bit before her. I want to say you were as new as she was. Yeah, it is. The new shit's so cool. I don't particularly like the new character, though. Like, they're okay, but... I played before? Okay. The most hardened alcoholics first. Oh, cool, on a birthday weekend, the heavens will hear this battle. You hear whatever container he's using pop open in a long draw. Yeah, I haven't unlocked the second character. I haven't unlocked the scavenger, or whatever their name is. But I did try the operator. The backpack one or the drone one? I did try the drone one. I was incredibly disappointed with them. Because I thought the little drones would just be shooting stuff around you. So I thought it would be like... Hi, Oku, speak of the devil. Did you see they opened a Gundam-based store in Chicago? No, but that's fucking rad. I like how different it is. See, what I was expecting was you'd be like an engineer, but with the turrets on your shoulders. I expected the little turret drones to be like based on you, and so just walking near stuff would be shooting a lot of stuff. We were talking about your water shots a week ago, when you were like, Yulind, I'm thirsty. Take a water shot with me. Glug, glug. That wasn't water. I was telling Phil about it. Is it called Gundam Base? Yeah, no, Smug, I expected the drones, like, you picked 2 drones, I picked 2 of the gunner drones. I expected those over my shoulders to just be shooting at enemies. But they don't. All they do is just, like, shoot at an enemy when you use your ability. So, like, hi, Zenny. Lightingless, I cry. I'll tell you right now, Zenny. If I find something intimidating or overwhelming or scary, I drag my feet with it. And I'm really sorry. I keep wanting to look at it. But, like, please don't get offended if it takes me 2 months. Zenny, I'm sorry, it's a character flaw. Oh, my lighting looks really bad on my materials here. I'm sorry, it's a character flaw. Don't hate me. Ooh. Yulind hates me, can't believe it. No! Yeah, okay. Part of that chain I see in Asia. First one in North America, apparently. Meeting time. I hope it goes fast, Leo. Somebody showed it to me, Zenny. Somebody saw you did a tweet about it, and they were like, yo, I don't know if you've seen this, but like, this looks like really cool for you. And I was like, yes. They're like showing me a video of you walking through my Suramar video. And I was like, uh-huh. I have in fact seen this. I don't remember who that was. It's one of those things where, like, I'm in a position to look up news stories, right? Look up news stories and share them with you guys. A lot of the times you guys share stuff with me that I haven't seen before. But it's very, very common that people find stuff. They're like, Yulind, did you talk about this? And it's like, yes. Yes, I did in fact know about this or talk about this. And it's like, I don't want to be like, yes, of course I fucking saw this, dumbass. I'm the news guy. Because, like, you know, it is helpful when people find me a story that I haven't seen. And typically they're just trying to share and be helpful. But there have been days, there was one day months ago where, like, somebody showed me a news story. Yes, I saw this. I was going to talk about it tomorrow. Another person DMs me, did you see this news story? Yes, I talked about that 3 days ago. A third person DMs me, Yulind, have you seen this? Did you talk about this? Yes, I was going to talk about this tomorrow, and somebody else also shared this with me. A fourth person DMs me, well, sorry for sharing. Gina, what I'm saying is that sometimes it can be tiresome, but I know it comes from a place of helpfulness, and it is often helpful. I'm literally saying don't stop doing that. There was one day where it was really bad, where like 5 or 6 people messaged me about like the same 3 stories, and like 1 or 2 of them I talked about 2 days before, and it's just like, oh, they're all helpful. They're all trying to be helpful, but it was a little exhausting that day. Most of the days it's not like that. Most days it's like, yeah, we're gonna talk about that tomorrow. Yeah, I saw this the other day. Ugh. We played Risk of Rain. I haven't really talked too much about Risk of Rain yet. I played the new operator character. I don't really like him. Maybe when I see some of their other abilities, because I don't have everything unlocked for them, but my first try with them was just like, I was just so disappointed with what I thought it was going to be. I feel like it's going to be a day at work if I'm getting a song in my queue called The Art of Dying. Nearest maps look absolutely sick. The new maps that we saw did look super pretty. Yulind is sleepy too. I'm a little sleepy. The flying bitch going Mach 7 kind of just invalidated the game. Well, keep in mind, Cairo, that was easy mode. You had your little training wheels on. We didn't even play normal last night. When we play Monsoon, the flying bitch has a lot more trouble staying alive. And she can also fall behind on damage very quickly because her scaling is bad. Bro made me play easy. I made you play easy your first time. I also wanted Space Fish on easy because I didn't want her just dead the whole time. Ferdy was also like, I haven't played in 2 years. If you want to play on Monsoon, we'll just have to play more, Cairo. Bro made me play easy. She's squishy. Yeah, the Artificer is like, I don't mind being dead the whole time, you know me? Also, you can be a drone. I do care about you being dead the whole time. Because while you don't, I want you to enjoy the game. I don't think you would crash out, but I think if you were dead the whole time and just, like, not doing anything, you'd just be like, whatever. You know, I'm just, I go do whatever. And so, like, I don't think you'd enjoy the game. I don't think you would think that highly of the game. if you were just dead the whole time. The bomb drone was funny. Kara with 27 of the same item says, this build kind of fucks. The thing about the flying bitch Cairo is that, like, you can play the orbital bombardment build, but you're very dependent on items. You are very dependent on, like, getting good items, getting the right items. And she can very much fall behind very quickly with that build. And there are certain enemies that just hit scan you. There are certain enemies that, you know, you just slowly drifting around, you get lit up in the sky and you're like, I can't dodge this. Her standard build, her more standard build, where she typically stays on the ground doing a lot of ice in the flamethrower. That one, she doesn't really offer any mobility, so it can be harder to stay alive. Hi, Wrath, but once you have the movement tech down, once you have a lot of, like, you know, you sprint at the drop of a hat, you're doing a lot of your double jumps, you know which directions to move against which enemies. Once you have that, I'd say that's like the more normal build for her. How you doing? I'm good. But there's other characters that just, like, are easier to stay alive with. So, like, the character that Fruity was playing, the mercenary, the sword guy, he has a move where for 2 seconds he just isn't on screen. He's just invisible, slashing around the enemy, and he can't be hit by damage. So, like, you know, there's other characters that just have an easier time staying alive. Did you beat Elden yet? No, I don't think we're even close. We are just getting to the capital. We just got inside, we saw some bubble boys, I respect, and then we saved. Yeah, it's very odd to me, Cairo, watching you play a game like Risk of Rain 2. Because I'm the type who, I want to try every character. These runs are really long, I want to at least read every character. And, like, seeing you just be like, yeah, I'll just play John Gunn again, I'm like, what? But the others, yeah, I'll just play John Gunn Commando. But he's the boring one. All he does is have 2 pistols. Yeah, no, he's fun. I don't have commitment issues. Oh! Oh. Does your partner stream your journey? Neither Seldon nor Den stream. They both have streamed in the past, but I don't think either of them have streamed in the last year. I mean, you start out with 2 boring characters? This is true. No. Let's pick a thing and let it ride. Let it ride? You have John Commando and Auto Aim Archer? Yeah, but there are some characters that give you really quickly, like the Bandit. And Cairo likes cowboy aesthetic. I'm surprised he didn't jump on the Bandit. Lamau. Let I ride. Did your tea break? He picked the commander, which was funny. Did you try Monster Hunter Wilds yet? If you're talking about Title Update 4, it came out very late last night, and no, Cairo and I were planning to play it today. What are we at? 1.6? Most vanilla character, Cairo picks it. What did he mean by this? My game crashes all the time? The new update that's supposed to have performance fixes crashes for you? God damn it, Capcom. I need a drink. I need a drink. More likely than you think. No, we were gonna play Monster Hunter tonight. I'm looking forward to it. I'm hoping they don't have, like, server instability or performance issues. They're supposed to have fixed some of that. I was hoping it just runs better. If it doesn't, oh god. We're fixing these issues. Issues are worse though, Capcom. What have I done to earn your ire? I just think they're bad at optimization. I just think different companies are like good or not good at certain things in games. And Capcom is like just dog water at making a game perform well. I feel like a good example of like you are good at optimizing your game and making it run well is Warframe. And a bad example is Monster Hunter Wilds. The perf fixes aren't until Jan Feb, remember? They're doing some now though. It was kind of like a little bit now and most of it later, I thought. DS1 port. Especially it crashes when I'm alt-tab. DS1 port with some magic shit. I remember crashing when alt-tabbing a lot in Monster Hunter World. I remember when I played Monster Hunter World, it was like, I literally cannot tab out of this game, or it will crash on me. I remember being incredibly frustrated with that in World. Back to lurk. Okay. Yeah, no, the Risk of Rain 2. The new levels we did were cool. There was one moment where I was like, oh man, new worlds are cool, but at the same time, this kind of sucks. Every 4th stage has a legendary chest. And there's one 4th stage in particular that instead of a chest, it has an extra boss. It has like a mini boss that you can fight. When you kill that mini boss, it drops a red item for each person in the run. So if you have 4 people, it drops 4 red items. And so I was very eager to like get that specific stage. So we went to the bazaar at level 3, and I was like, I'm going to buy the portal for that stage so that I can guarantee that we get a legendary for each of us. And there's like now 5 or 6 level 4 stages. So it's like, oh, well, I can only choose between 2. So, that doesn't work anymore. Shit. Which is kind of like a really small thing. It just means that, like, I can't guarantee reds for everybody on stage 4 in multiplayer games. We did get to see a new one, though. The new one was like, oh, this is so pretty. That was one that people were like, this looks like Korriban. I want to try the other character. I want to try the scavenger. Bag boy. I also want to unlock all the loadout abilities for Operator Girl. I don't know. I want to play a lot of her screen. I also want to play a lot of Kirby. I also want to play a lot of Path of Exile 2. God damn it. There's too many games to play. And after today, I'm just going to want to play a lot of Monster Hunter Wilds. Shit. Let's see if the DLCs go on sale for the Christmas sale. When does that start? When do we get the Christmas sale? I saw that I had a lot of things on sale now, but I don't think that was like the official Christmas sale. I need something new to dig into since I'm done with Tarkov for now. You weren't a Path of Exile 2 gamer, right, Hobbit? On the 18th? Okay. So on Thursday? Nah. Is that just not your style of game, Hobbit, or? Never got into it? Or did you specifically try it and not like it? I'm done with hack and slash games for a long time. I don't know. I had a brief period where I was like, it's one of the genres I grew out of. Kind of like MMOs. I had a brief period where I was like, this feels like a more solo-friendly MMO. Maybe I should really be into these games instead of MMOs. Because, like, WoW, my favorite part of WoW is raiding. But raiding often falls apart because it's so dependent on other people. So, like, what if I just put time into RPGs like I do with WoW, and it's just based on meats, right? Like, nobody can fuck this up for me. Like, right now, I might be having a problem with WoW. Our main healer is like, guys, Final Fantasy is so much better than WoW. I don't think I'm going to raid in WoW. I think I'm just not going to come back for WoW. And there's like 4 people that are like, well, if they're not coming back for WoW, then why am I coming back for WoW? So my guild is like, oh, suddenly nobody wants to play. And I'm just like, no. There's like me and 2 others that are like, we don't play Final Fantasy. We don't raid there. We only want to raid in WoW. And we're getting fucked here. I dabbled a bit with Diablo 3 when it finally came out. I was also actively playing with a full group of friends. Yeah. Definitely, I want to call them ARPGs. You call them hack and slash games. Games like that are very different with a group. I remember being into Diablo 3. WoW healing is still just better in my opinion. ARPG is a really nebulous term. Yeah, but hack and slash just feels wrong for that. I think hack and slash and I think Dynasty Warriors. Like, it just feels morally incorrect to call Diablo 3 a hack and slash. Spiritually false. I got into Diablo 3 one season with my ex and 2 of our guildmates from WoW. We were playing a shit ton. And I remember pushing greater rifts with like a structured team. We had my ex was our wizard. He was the one killing like all the groups. Anything that was AoE, he shredded it. We had somebody who was our single target DPS. They basically deleted bosses. And then we had a barbarian that was kind of support, but not really. They were trying to be damaged, so they helped a lot on AoE. But their whole thing was like grouping things up with Leap and Earthquake. They would just jump around and like pull everything with them in. And then I would play 0 DPS Demon Hunter. And I just provided a shit ton of buffs for the party. And I would spam Entangling Shot, so everything was rooted by like, or slowed by 90%. And because it wasn't a full root, it didn't count as diminishing returns. So everything was just crazy slowed. It was effectively a root. And like anytime they would start to get spread out, the barbarian would pull them back into each other. And so it was like, we just had a really good combo going. Hack and slash is just old. It's a carryover from the mud days. I just can't call them a hack and slash. I just can't. A hack and slash to me is like Dynasty Warriors, you're hack and slashing through waves of enemies, which I guess that is what you do in those games. But it's wrong. It's wrong! I played like 30 minutes of Path of Exile 2 today. I was like right at the final boss for Act 1. And I'm struggling. I'm trying to play like a pet build for druids. And I'm just struggling. I think... Was that a Two Stupid Dogs reference? It was not. So is it a roguelike or roguelite? The problem with my druid is I have 4 skeletal companions. And these guys are great, but they don't do any fucking damage. Actually, Leo, it was like 2 weeks ago. We were in the basement and like an episode of Toonami was loaded on the TV in the back. And Kyra and I just went back there and we watched an episode of Two Stupid Dogs. And we were like, oh fuck, I forgot this show existed. And it was the 2 dogs on the tennis court. Where like the small one's like, ball, 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 ball. And we kind of just watched it. And I'm not gonna lie, Leo, we watched it and we were just like, this show was a low point of Cartoon Network. This was not a strong show. My druid. I have a scepter, so I can summon 4 skeletal dudes. I have, I can summon up to 4 wolves. The problem is the wolves do a shit ton of damage. Oh my goodness. Oku! Oku! Lahi! Cairo, you probably shouldn't watch this one. And my audio... It's just a 4, so there's not gonna be like crazy spoilers, but you should probably be audio only. Oh wow, after Shadowbringers. What the fuck is this song? Cairo banger music. It's been so long since I've seen that show. Whichever one you think it is, it's the other. I get into tournaments used for different things. RPG dungeon crawlers, the Ultima and Diablo, weapon-based beat-em-ups like Golden Axe and Dragon's Crown, Dynasty Warriors, Kingdom Hearts, Onimusha. Hell, even the first Zelda was considered a hack and slash. The first Zelda? The only thing I remember is Cat. That shit sucked, man. Literally. Silly them, chat. I feel like it was an early iteration of the Adult Swim humor. It wasn't Adult Swim. Two Stupid Dogs was like... not Toonami or anything. It was, I think I said Toonami, but it was just Cartoon Network. It was like in the lineup with Dexter's Lab and Courage the Cowardly Dog. Am I audio, Lahi? Okay. Oh wow, off to Shadowbringers banger music. What the fuck is this song, Cairo? Liha, Liha. This was my favorite zone. Maybe I picked the more realistic ones. I do think it might have been William Street though. I'm not sure about that though. They try to use it for games like DMC and God Hand, but I feel like those games are radically different. Courage the Cowardly Dog, forever goated. My druid summons 4 skeletal warriors. They don't do any damage. I can summon 4 wolves. They do a ton of damage. They die like wet paper bags. The problem is I can only summon wolves when something dies. I need cross slash. What I'll be able to do soon, once I get a tier 7 skill gem, is I'll be able to get cross slash. I will mark an enemy, and then I can cross slash them to detonate the mark so I don't have to wait for an enemy to die. Once I have that, oh my god, I'll be able to fucking kill bosses. Bosses right now are a fucking struggle. Non-bosses, not so much. Running around just killing enemies, it's typically easy to keep my wolves up and they shred things, but it has been a struggle to kill any boss because the wolves just die. I think this is the first video where I started doing like external editing of audio outside of the walk. So like before this, I would always just record the in-game audio and that'd be what's played in the video. But for this one, it was like the music just kept fucking stopping for like 2 minutes at a time. And so what I did was I sat in an area and recorded the song playthrough. It plays for like 3 minutes or something. And then I just isolated that, cut it up a little bit, made it so that it looped into itself well, exported that as a WAV file, and then I started recording the Final Fantasy videos without music. I'd record them without music but have the ambience and the sound effects on, and then I would overlay that music that I had recorded. And that shit sucked, and I found out it was way easier to just go find the original song on YouTube. But I did do that for a few videos in Final Fantasy. And this was the first one, I think. This is the first one where they have like a dedicated section of the zone that just turns off the music. And so walking through it, it'd be like 2 to 3 minutes of just dead silence, and it was driving me nuts. Die like wet paper bags. Are paper bags known for that? Yes. They are not known for being tough. Ban Cairo, what the fuck? That show predated Cartoon Network? Wow, it's older than I realized. Yeah, it probably did show on Boomerang a bit. Why would you do that to her? I don't think Phil has met Paper Bag. That show's pilot almost got an Academy Award. Hi, Alex. I'm getting back in the habit of buying and hoarding old PC hardware. Oh, no. Are Swedes allergic to water? Nah, he defo hasn't. It premiered on TBS. That was more of a joke for you. Yeah, I know. Huh? We have a friend, Phil, named Paper Bag. They have taken many forms over the years. They have been a mouse girl. They have been a shark girl. I think they've been an elf. They've been a demon girl. I think they're a demon girl right now. Hi, Guardian. Cairo, you probably don't know this about the song, but this song is like a little iconic because it's probably the song that people like, but they can't listen to it on repeat because the girl just going la-hee just got on their nerves a little bit. Well, at a convention where they were showing off, you know, Final Fantasy stuff, Final Fantasy news, announcing the next expansion. I think his name is Soken, the music director for Final Fantasy XIV. He basically was like, everybody, I've had cancer for the last 2 years, but this game is so important, it's my legacy. I refuse to stop working on this. So I didn't tell anybody I had cancer. I just kept working on this from the hospital. And everybody was like, what the fuck? Oh my god, one, don't push yourself like that, but dude, that means so much. And he goes, yes. Also, it's my dream to perform my favorite song from Shadowbringers for you. So I will now perform it live. And he goes up there, and there's a pianist who's like, you know, playing the song, and she is, they have not like practiced it at all. She is not ready for him. I almost think this was like a prank on her. But he takes out a fucking automaton. You know, the dee 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 dee. He takes out one of those. And this guy just starts going, Lahi! Lahi! And like, her face, the pianist's face in the background is just like, what the fuck is happening? What is going on? It is so fucking funny. And everybody's like, wow. I don't know if this is a prank or like real, but nobody's gonna tell him to get off stage. He just told us he survived cancer the last 2 years. Have they ever been a bag though, Elf? It was such a good show. I have fond memories of it. And Eddie. Lahi, what y'all listening to? This is the Raktika Greatwood song from the Shadowbringer Zone in Final Fantasy XIV. You can watch this. It does have a lot of soul to it. It sounds fine, but yeah, after the second play, it can get annoying. Prefer the Soken version. I made Soken's Lahi my Discord voice chat instant sound. He is such a character. Man, watching Yoshi P talk about that situation and struggling to keep it together was pain. Yours is way more spot on than Soken's because Soken was nowhere even close, but that passion was there. Dude, it's I remember watching it live. I remember watching him like, Yoshi P was like, I knew the whole time. He told me, but I was the only one that he told, and like I had to keep it a secret. And watching him work so hard, knowing he was in the hospital, like Yoshi P is almost crying for this, and it's just like, oh God. Cause like I'm such a big like workers' rights thing, right? I'm such a big like, if you're sick, take the fucking time off. Nothing is that important. But this guy was like, no, I had the choice to take it off. But this is important enough to me. This is worth risking my life over. This is like my legacy. This is a thing that is going to affect millions of people. This is too important, it has to be good. And like, I was gonna work on it even if it killed me. And it was just like, this hurts. Thank you. It's as bad as a FF video where you walk through space with one song on repeat. Dude, he was crying. Yoshi P's dedication and drive needs to be studied. Well, so this particularly wasn't Yoshi P. This was Soken. Yoshi P is really, really good, but this was Soken, who was the music director. This was the guy like in charge of the music for the game. Yoshi wasn't the one with cancer. It was Soken. At that point, all you could do is shrug and say fair play. This song, I mean. It's one of those things where it's like, I have a view of the world and a view of how things should be, and it doesn't fit right now. And it's just hands up, fair play, you do you. It turned out okay this time. I think it might have been different if he died. If he had like died partway through development, I don't think I would be like, I think it'd be more like, this is why you shouldn't work. You were like in crunch time for your company in your last years and you wasted it. I think I'd have that opinion if it had gone poorly. I'm watching it back right now. Yoshi P is literally bawling his eyes out on stage. Is he? I remember him being really emotional and having to stop a lot. I didn't remember him crying. Where do I post this on your server? Neat stuff. Post it in neat stuff. Hi, I see fire. And then, Oku, you go to the fan art channel and tell me I look cute in that picture. Holidays. December 16th, Tuesday. Monster Hunter Wilds Title Update 4. Barbie and Barney Backlash Day. Boston Tea Party Day. Day of Reconciliation, South Africa. National Chocolate Covered Anything Day. And Stupid Toy Day. Where's the wet version? It's really cute. There's only the 2 versions, Pixel. I mean, National Chocolate Covered Anything Day just sounds fun. Can I get a chocolate, Yulind? For enough money, yeah. Everything has a price. I'll make you a... Okay, buddy, alright. Why don't I just give you the rest of the chocolate? Mods. Mods, that one right there. Flower. I can't tell if my tracking is off. It kind of looks like my waist is shifted a bit. Here, I can check it with this. No, it looks good. It might have gone forward a little bit. My face looks really bad in this map. And I don't know how to fix that. We fixed it for the beach outfits. And then I couldn't figure out how to fix it for the other ones. It kind of looks off, right? It just looks like something is off. I'm gonna try and fix it. I want to see where this tracker is. It feels off. I need to like verify that it is or isn't. Where's this tracker think it is? It's gone down like 6 inches. Fix yourself. I hate it when they don't snap back. What? Okay. Back to it. Remember your lessons, Yulind? We didn't go over this, Micaiah. We did not go over enable lighting with materials. Wait, when did I get 16k channel points? I don't know, when you were watching. I mean, that's just the angle you were walking at. I've never had my tracking just drift off like yours does. It's because I'm moving a lot. Although, I wouldn't think the back is moving. I don't know. The back shifts a lot. Maybe if you bend over real quick to check your waist, it would help. Yeah, Phil? Lurked hardcore. I've heard this helps. Yeah, so I have my phone on the side while I work. So I can just play the metal pushing world. The metal pushing world. It's an addiction. What's the metal pushing world? Oh, is that the new grind world? It's an addiction. The points have been from the beach day refund? They could have been, but they had to earn those points in general, right? They're not just gonna get 16,000 out of nowhere. And Yulind joins. I want to see me on mobile. Maybe ask questions related to my experience. Something like, since he's on the dev team. Yeah, I'm here to grind too. Addict. It's Pachinko World. It's really common in a certain Japanese group. You know, like coin pushers? I think I might have seen Kyo there. I think I might have saw Kyo in the coin pusher world. It's an idle coin pusher? Okay, okay. 2.8 miles. Kyo was there a few times. It's jingling keys for adults. Oh no. I don't remember where that last section of the walk. Oh no, I do. I remember where it was. You know what the problem with this map is? I really want to tell Cairo to look at one part. But it's like the worst part for him to look at. He can't look at it. But I'm like, ah. Oh. Because this is the area that has the, like, zone town. But it's not a city. It's not like a hub. It's literally just a questing area that's like a town, like a city. And it's everything I wish Gridania was. This has my race. Shadowbringers is so good. I hate Gridania, Leo. I hate it. I think it's such a boring and lame city. And the town here... Oh wait, wrong town? No, you're right, Hobbit. The town here, I wish is what Gridania was. The big tree with the like hanging platforms under it, I wish that's what Gridania was. Okay. There's 2 towns here, Hobbit. There's Secret Society Town and then Buntown. I saw that place, was like, oh hey, finally a bunch of me. Yeah. I can't see fucking shit in this walk right now. Same, I feel like the Black Shroud back in 1.0 was more like this, at least in concept. But people really hated how militant it was. Really? I didn't know that. From what I saw of the 1.0 towns, not like the main cities, but the towns were all copy-pasted. So like every area had a like copy-paste town. I was like, that's fucking awful. Who the fuck, who's playing this trash? I also really like this part of the game where it's like, follow the flowers. Oh yeah, it was an aetheryte in a circle, nothing noteworthy. It was like an aetheryte, a circle, and like 3 huts around it. And I think it might have even had like the same NPCs, which was like, this is supposed to be the WoW killer. They fixed it. They got better. I made sure to do this section on the walk at night. I made sure that this part here was done with the full effects. Oh man, I love the aetheryte from Aether Chronicles. Pixel, I'll kill you. From Aether Chronicles. I can't believe this guy. Ugh. Omega lol. I'm excited for Monster Hunter today. I'm probably gonna be very bad. I expect to just die a lot because I was in the process of switching to Switch Axe. And the problem with Switch Axe is that it's very like, oh, you need to have your timings down. You gotta know when you can fucking sword mode combo and when you can axe mode regen, and I expect you to die too. It will be funny. I feel like I could just go in with heavy bowgun, but I definitely consider myself a Switch Axe player right now. Many a cinema moment to be had. Oh no. I'll only be upset if I triple cart. If I die 3 times, at that point I will be tilted. Otherwise I expect to have fun. It's Monster Hunter. Even at Monster Hunter's lowest, I tend to have fun. I am such a fucking simp for that game. Can someone clip when he triples? If I see, you know, a clip in Cairo's channel of me triple carding, I'm gonna permanently ban that person. I'll do it. I can't wait for the bonds of friendship to be tenuous. Don't say that. I wish I liked it more. Now I'll be tempted to BRB doing it. I realize I say that and I'm like, man, there's people that I actually really like that would do it. But I feel like I gotta. I feel like I just, you know, I have to stick to my word. I can't, like, let you guys walk all over me with this. BRB doing it. It hasn't been half done yet, Zenny. You can't even do it yet. I wouldn't think about doing it until you said it. Don't be a hater, Yulind. No, I'll absolutely be a hater. Now it's just like, yeah, but what if I did? Gana, this is an issue of like, I gotta remove negativity from my life. If I say Like, kind of jokes aside, if I say it would upset me if somebody clipped me triple carding, and somebody's like, oh, well, then I'm going to go do it, then it's kind of like, do I really want that person around? Alt account, baby? Do I really want people that would, like, intentionally upset me like that around? I don't think I do. I don't know what that means. In Monster Hunter, you get a reward for doing a quest. You know, kill this monster, reward is 5,000 gold. For every time you've cart, which to cart means to die, the reward goes down 33%. If 3 people die, the reward has gone to 0, and the quest ends because there's no point continuing anymore. You've lost all the reward. Hi, hot load provider. So, like, and it's called carting because when your health reaches 0, you pass out, and then these little cat creatures called palicos, they bring up a cart, they throw your unconscious body on it, and then they go back to camp. And then at camp, they dump you off the cart, splash you with water, and you get back up. And so, in a hunt of 4 people, let's say it's me, Cairo, Maru, and Noodles. If I die, everybody's reward goes down 33%. And I would be brought back to camp. If I come back and then Cairo dies, the reward is now 33%. It's gone down 66%. He gets brought to camp. If I die again, the hunt ends for everybody. Hi, Kia, we just mentioned you. The reward goes to 0 for everybody. The hunt fails. The quest fails. Triple carding is when one person dies all 3 times. So it's like we're doing a hunt, I die, I go back to camp, I run back to the monster, I die again, I go back to camp, I run back to the monster. Cairo uses his sticker that says, just sit in camp, because, you know, I've died twice. If I die again, we lose. I die a 3rd time, the hunt fails. We were talking about the coin pusher map, Kia. Hi, Undertow. If you're going to do it, dick on the table, own it. Hello there, the fail state. That's fair. I mean, I wouldn't do it because I wouldn't be able to watch. The Hoshi's WoW very lore considerate. Oh, wow, son. Hey, you got the physics going. Yes, yes. I fixed that from the first time we used the maid outfit. Carding isn't personal. Ouch. Oh man, that would feel awful. I hate feeling like a liability in a co-op content. Yes. Triple carding is like... It feels so bad. Especially when you know there's somebody in the round that, like, is upset by you doing it. So, like, if you triple cart and you're playing with a friend and they're just like, hey man, it happens. This is a tough monster for you. I know you'll be nice to me when we get to a monster that's tough for me. So, like, no worries, dude. You gotta learn it. Fine. If you're in a public match and you cart once, and you cart twice, and somebody posts a sticker that's like, dude, you suck, just stay at base because you're, like, literally more of a burden than a help, and then you cart a 3rd time, that's like, okay, I uninstall the game. Just stay at camp. I.e. the coin dozer world. Talking about metal pusher world. That's why you always host, so that no one can blame you. Cairo would be the one to post that. Cairo went and made a sticker for it. Cairo has a sticker that specifically says, just stay at camp. Because he's got places to be. He's got monsters to kill. And he doesn't have time for these redacteds that keep triple carding on his hunt. That's my toxic streamer. I have a lot of fun playing Monster Hunter. If I triple cart, I definitely have a feeling of like, I do not want to be playing this game right now. It's not even like focus up. It's not even like, oh man, get your head in the game. It is just straight up, I'm not having fun. I should put this down. And I got really tilted one day when we were playing Monster Hunter Cairo stream. We were doing title update 1. We were fighting Zoshia. And I think I died twice on one hunt and Cairo died once. And then I don't remember if I died 3 times on the next one. I don't remember if I triple carded. But I was dying a lot that day. And it was very noticeable. And I think Cairo might have teased me about it once or twice. And I hit him with a straight up like, if you don't stop, I'm leaving. You tripled at 1.5, I recall, yeah? I was not having a good day on Monster Hunter that day. I don't remember if Cairo teased me in that moment, or if he teased me about it later. But there's definitely been 1 or 2 times where Cairo was just like, well, I'm not the one that triple carded on Zoshia. And I'm just like, this makes me question my friendship with this individual. There were some of us that were poking fun at it. That definitely became a phrase of like, wow, I need new friends. Monster Hunter Destroyer friendships. Whoa. Doesn't help a lot of us mindlessly yap and immediately forget what we said. I definitely get like that sometimes. I definitely be like, what's a jelly and what's a jam? And somebody will be like, one is this and one is that. And I'll be like, one is what and what is that? They're like, you just asked jelly and jam. You asked 10 seconds ago. I have definitely been in that situation a lot. And I'm like, oh, did I? Oops. I totally get it, though. I feel so bad even dying in 14, where there's very little consequences. In most of the content of 14, there's very little consequences. Later on, when you get to like extremes and ultimates, dying can mean your damage is too low to complete the fight. Brain go burn, no filter. Let all the thoughts through. The difference between jelly and jam is some nerd stuff. What are we at? 3.4? We're not even close to 5 miles for this video. We're gonna need another one. At a recent moment like that, where I got poked fun of about something, and it struck a weak spot for me, but I feel really bad for those moments. Because I want to be the person that's like stoic, that's like patient, that like you can never get to, that's cool and calm. I want to just be able to like, you know, you never see me at my lowest. And like, I used to think I was like that before streaming. I used to think like nothing got to me like that. And you know, for the most part, it kind of was. Since streaming, I've definitely learned that not only am I not that, I'm like the opposite. I get tilted rather easily. And it's like, it's been a little bit of an identity crisis for me because I'm like, dude, do I suck? Am I fucking lame? I don't like being tilted. Me crashing out for half a second, then hamming it up to disguise it as a joke. Yes, yes, heart. There's definitely a bit of like, I don't know. I want to be better about it. I want to be better about like letting stuff bother me and not getting offended. I want to more easily let stuff roll off me. But like, I don't want to be the person that never tries at anything. I never want to be the person that's like, oh yeah, I just don't do this or don't try that because I'm worried about looking stupid, right? I don't want to be like that. But it's really hard for me. It's really hard when I, like, try to do something. I try to make a play in a thing, and I fail. If I get roasted for that, I feel really bad for that. I was telling Makai about this when we were playing the wizard fight at Oku's birthday, and I killed myself trying to tackle Cairo, but like I just veered right and missed him and like went off the edge. I was like, Makai, I gotta go. I tried to tackle Cairo at the edge and I missed. I'm gonna get roasted for this. I gotta go. I think if Cairo had actually come back and roasted me for it, I might have muted him for like an hour. I don't think I would have been able to handle that. One was made from fruit juice. One was made from pureed fruit. Time to lose my mind, baby. Yeah, I'm talking about in dungeons. When raining, it's so much worse. That's me. I feel bad for missing a burst. Then he met Cairo. As sometimes it's just having boundaries. Incredible griefing while at work. Cairo can do it all. Get too kosher with stuff and you just become a pushover. Yeah, peak town. Let's go, relatable. For me, it's something totally different. Why ain't saying that in chat? My friends are bad people and will use it against me. No. Oh, I remember this. I want to be better. I would have muted Cairo for an hour, Sip. Cairo, I joked about it, where I was like, hey man, I missed that tackle on you in Wizard Arena, and like, you didn't roast me for that after. I know that took restraint, I really appreciate it. There's like, you know, I say that for the joke, haha, but also like genuinely, I probably would have been in a really bad mood for an hour or two if you did. If you came out of that round, and you were like, what the fuck, Yulind? What the fuck was that? Fucking dumbass, you have to open your eyes when you tackle. Holy shit, dude, don't kill yourself this round. If you had said that, I would have been like, yeah, I just don't want to hear this guy. That killed my night. But you didn't. And I was like, oh. You gotta live, laugh, love more. Cairo currently taking notes. Well, that's what I'm saying, Oku. I gotta be better at, like, putting myself out there. Trying to do stuff and looking like a fool when I fuck up. Even when I'm trying my best. And, like, when I fuck up at my best, I gotta be better about, like, oh, it is what it is. Tee-hee. Whatever. Like me. Oh my god, Chad, he wants to be more like his bestie. Oh my god. This guy literally cannot stop making it about himself. Oh my god. I did exactly what you said you did, but to answer the one and laugh my ass out about it. Yeah, see, I just wish I didn't get tilted from stuff like that. Cause when I'm genuinely trying, when I'm like doing my best and I fuck up, I'm frustrated. I'm incredibly frustrated from a moment like that. You described me. I described like everybody but me. Literally, I could have been describing Oku. Because Oku just said he did that. You're just making it about you. I'm muting this guy for an hour. Guys, this guy just tilted me. I'm muting him for an hour. I think in this case you need to lock in less. Less, you say? I would say lock in more. Because most of the time, yeah, less. BDO. Yeah, just be like me, laughing like an asshole an entire time whether I do well or fuck up. I would say more, because typically I don't lock in because I'm scared to fuck up. I'm scared to look like a fool when I lock in. Whereas, like, I need to be more like, it's not that big a deal if you fuck it up. You're going to fuck up. In fact, you're probably going to fuck it up because it's not like you practice this. Hi, Sammy. This wish list seems to be empty. Check back later. Listen, Listen, I went to go find headphones, and then I was like, you know, I should probably talk to people about headphones before I go and add a pair. Yulind getting locked in. I stopped caring about being good at games. Now I actively look forward to when I don't scare myself because it's hilarious. In what world does getting more competitive about something make you be more relaxed about it? Because if I lock in more, then it will mean less when I fuck it up. Right? If I never try, if I never give my all, then when I do try and I fuck up, it feels really bad. But if I, try regularly, if I, if I give 100% effort more often, then it will be like less sting when I fuck it up. It'll be less of a like, oh man, I tried and failed, because I'll just be more used to it. That does not make any sense to me. My experience is the more locked in I am, the more I want to win, the more annoying it is when I lose. See, to me, locking in means, like, trying to win. Right? So if you're saying lock in less, to me, that's like, okay, then when I play Wizard Arena, I, like, just dick around. I just try to, like, I never try to win. I'm just, like, spamming leap for sillies and, like, I run to the edge and try to kill somebody with tackle, and I miss 7 of them, and I never win because I always miss the tackles that I go for. Yeah, just fine. Just be good at everything, Fivehead. Hi, Global. I had someone last weekend tell me to shut up because they couldn't focus on casting spells. Well, it depends. I feel like it's probably good to let go and trust the process. It's better for you and probably your performance too. Meanwhile, it's just like, yippee, fireball, go bird. It's super critical of me to say though. It's super frustrated if I'm not performing. Excuses. Yulind, the acolyte of Peaceres? What the fuck, Global? Putting pressure on myself within games actually made me better. If I fuck up at this point, I can actually laugh with friends about it. It makes life easier. Yeah, just fine. Like, I dick around and I'm usually on top. Good plan, Oko. I like this plan. Doesn't mean you need to literally run in the center and kill yourself though. Just focus less on winning and more on fucking around. I don't think I have a chance at winning stuff unless I'm like locked in and trying to win. There's some of you that just seem like fucking naturally good at games, can just do stuff. I'm starting to think I'm just bad at games. Like, Path of Exile 2, Oku. I literally had to, like, try 5 times to kill the Act 1 boss, the wolf guy. Giorn or whatever? And, like, for so many people, that's like, what? That, people die on that boss? And I'm like, it's a fucking struggle for me. Like, I actively just have to fight for my life and, like, lock in for 8 minutes to beat that boss. Me, like, not trying is just like, it would be the equivalent of you not having your fucking staff in the wizard game. Have more cold res? It's not cold res. It's like just raw damage he's doing to me and I'm doing no damage. Hi, Kayla. I actually had cold res. I had 40% cold resistance going into it. Is Chaz weird? I don't think he's into piss, I think. I have 2 settings when it comes to playing games. Playing for fun and playing to win. You don't win when you just play for fun? Almost never. Oops, Caps, Samuel, and Easy Boss. Yeah, play for fun. That's what I do. Playing for fun means playing a game where time is not an issue. Like Satisfactory. Or, to some extent, Stardew Valley. Or Raft. If there's if it's WoW, League, Path of Exile, Elden Ring, playing for fun just means losing. Old man realizes PoE might not be for him. I play with people and they'll be like, how'd you not see that? Have more cold res tackle Yulind. All his damage is cold? No, he just fucking... Well, you know what was hitting me the hardest? His ads were hitting me really hard in the intermissions. His dash, the intermission, was hitting me really hard. And, every now and then he would just turn and slap me with a sword. All of the ice moves I was dodging. I wasn't dying to those. I was dying to running out of potion charges from just, like, the small chip damage. And, like, my damage is so low, Sammy, that, like... I genuinely had, like, 7 intermission phases. Lava Surf the Yulind. I have way more fun Tekken when I am annoying people by spamming cheap unseeable lows and happening to win as opposed to perfectly wave dashing and setting up my counter hits and combos. Role-playing is an idea. Soldiers shouldn't be fun for you. What the fuck, Global? Play bear, spam massive, plus on block low. Have fun. I had way more fun in my second tourney last year playing when I was tipsy and screaming over comms at my opponent than I was locked in and focused on trying to win. What was your armor evasion? I am unsure. Ensure you're below blue rank and spam long D4, 3, and then hit a random WS1 Lamau. This is the best way to play, in my opinion. Game is supposed to be a de-stressor. Take the pressure off and vibe. Makes life so much better. That just doesn't work for me, though. Because I want to play games like WoW. I want to play Path of Exile. I want to play those things. But, like, I have to lock in to do a lot of things in those games. I really like raiding in WoW. But me just playing for fun is me at the bottom of the damage meter. And I don't like being at the bottom of the damage meter. Should I get Mother a cookie clicker game? I think I'm done with the idlers for a while. I was playing Berserk Bits, and I just kept dying at the end of it. I beat the story. I beat the final boss. I'm at the point where I go through it again on Nightmare, with a chip that makes everything 5 times harder but gives you more loot. And I'm at the point where I need like 1 or 2 more toys, and I need the rare bits from eggs. And like, there's just so many missions I can't do. I redo my style, I redo my my strategy, and I just die. And so I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. And the game is so vague and nebulous. It's hard to see like a power scaling. It's hard to see like, this is your effective health and tankiness. This is your damage now. It just feels like I try something and then it doesn't work. And then it does work, and then like it doesn't work on the next thing. And I'm just like, ah. Is this about the dogs? I don't know, I thought I would have fun raiding again during Endwalker. And I can say confidently, it's reaffirmed my desire to never raid again unless I'm guaranteed clearing. Well, so that's how I was having fun in World of Warcraft raiding Oku. I had joined a heroic only guild, and in WoW, they have 4 raid tiers. They have LFR, which is you queue into it, you're going to kill the bosses. If you don't, you get a scaling 10% damage buff until you kill it. But you, like, never get that. You cannot fuck up LFR. There is normal, which is just... the bosses will fall over to you so long as a few people in raid are doing it right. You've got heroic, which is like... so long as you're doing the mechanics, you will kill it. It doesn't matter if damage is low. It doesn't matter if, like, tanking or healing is low. If people are doing the mechanics, you will kill the boss. And then there is mythic, which is, like, the hardest level. Everybody needs to be doing their role well. And, you need to be synced and good. Mythic is, especially at the later bosses of a raid tier, very difficult. I have raided Mythic in the past. I am now a heroic clear guild. We killed the final boss on heroic, and it's like, this is fine. Everybody's having fun. We all used to raid Mythic. We're all washed up. Nobody wants to put the time into raiding Mythic anymore. This is fun. 3-hour night, 3 days a week, prong. Sucks ass unless you just have everyone who knows exactly what they're doing and how to do it and not struggling to pull damage, because then it turns into a multi-facet issue. You're preaching to the choir for rating. I befriended the other hailers. It's now a competition for who can top meters for the night. Kind of takes the edge off to where I can still perform at a high level, but not drive myself insane. If it's a particular bad night, I crank the music and lock in like you said. You can fuck up LFR. And that is, if over 80% of the raid actively AFK and intentionally dying, heads more often than you think. I haven't seen that in a long time. I have not seen an LFR wipe. Honestly, in year... No. I saw it in 2025. I saw it in Undermine. There was the, and this was months after Undermine came out. But I saw the Vic Boom or whatever his name is. The DJ stereo guy. He, I saw him wipe the raid once. I like that there are difficulty tiers. It's about your vendetta against buildings. Global has you there, Cairo. You did spend a few matches just blowing up buildings. I need a drink. I guess to be fair, the last time I grinded LFR was in Castle Nathria. The Clothy set was so peak. Oh, and BF6, yeah. Plague Doctor set. They have made changes to Transmog Friday Fables. Now, if you get the full Heroic set, you get all the sets under. So if you get full Heroic, you get normal and LFR. If you get normal, you get LFR. If you get the full Mythic set, you get Heroic, normal, and LFR. I forget that when I stream things and people watch, they remember the things they watch. That's terrifying. Oh, thank fuck. Is that for all previous raids? I believe it is retroactive as well. Wait, they did that? Holy, my T-Mog library is going to be massive. Yes. It should be. You have all the Mythic, and when that goes live, everything. It might be live already. I'm unsure. No, it's not live because they haven't done the T-Mogs changes yet. They haven't done the like loadouts for what's it? WoW Transmog yet. I'm not sub WTM, but that's good to know. I only have a handful of full sets on Heroic. Never grind normal because the Heroic raid drops the mounts. Yeah. The Nectar of the Gods dangled in my face. Only be taken away a cruel life indeed. You're going to get it soon. You just don't have it yet. What's another thing where I got super tilted? I don't know. I love streaming. I love talking to everybody. I love walking in front of people like this. Trying to do gameplay. There's definitely moments. Hobbits can he's gonna bring up the fucking thing. When Hobbit said Dark Side Phil moment when we were playing Xenoblade, I want to just fucking end. I just want to be like, yeah, we're done. I don't want to do this anymore tonight. Donkey. Oh, it wasn't Xenoblade. It was Donkey Kong. Right. That one. Having somebody say wow, you suck, was just oh. It was during the Spiked Vines part. Dark Side Phil moment was absolutely maniacal. I was playing like trash. And in hindsight, it seems fucking terrible. I was playing very bad. Factually, I just was. I had walked, and then we wanted to play Donkey Kong for 12 hours. And I have a biphasic sleep schedule. So it's very difficult for me to stay awake for 12 hours straight. And so I was just... I mean, I'm not a platform gamer. I was sleepy. There was just a lot of things. It was like, hey man, you're out of your element here. But I still want to be seen cool. I want to be seen as like, oh, this guy is, you know, he's such a cool person. He's such a cool dude. And like fucking up and being like, I'm frustrated that I'm fucking up. I'm frustrated that people see me fucking up. And hearing Dark Side Phil moment, I was like, oh. Are you doing the exact same thing Dark Side Phil was doing? So my brain made the connection. How about I never knew you were so vast incredible. Time to run over Cairo. I do a lot of referential and situational humor. AKA, I could never do stand-up. How long is this video? This is one of the long BDO videos. I think this might have... I don't think this is the one to Tooth Fairy Cabin. Bear to Old Wisdom Tree. It's decently long. It'll definitely get us over 5. I don't know. I'm kind of eager to stream on Blue Twitch because I'll have 2 things going for me. One, it'll be less of an event stream. Anytime I've streamed games here, it's been like, hey, this is a 50-day. We're gonna go long. We're gonna stream, you know, extra time. Whereas on Blue Twitch, it'll be like, I'm just gonna play this for 3 hours. I'm just gonna, like, you know, do this for, you know, 3 hours, right? It'll be a lot more informal. I'll also just be able to play it off easily. I'll be able to be like, oh, geez, I messed this up again. Tee-hee, dumb bimbo. I feel like I'll just be able to lean into that, and for my mental, that'll just make it easier for me. I hope. God, watch me just be the most toxic, tilted piece of shit on there ever. I feel like the things that might be happening during the Blue Twitch will help keep you awake. True. Oh my God, there's gonna be a ton of like... Well, we'll see. Every time I come to work, it's a comedy routine, aka my work life, I will always appreciate the references. There's so many games I want to play over there. I want to play Skyrim again. I want to play all the Battle Networks. I want to play all the fucking Metroid Primes. Hi, Archangel. 740. Gah. I feel like, holy, that's a few. I feel like when you get to 1,000, I just want to show it off. I just want to, like, post it on Reddit or something and be like, one of my viewers got to 1,000. Has anybody seen a streak this big? Ooh. If you play Prime 1 on stream, I'll be there and yap about randomizer shenanigans you can do. Okay, well, a few things, Friday Fables. One, we did play Metroid Prime 1 already. That's the one we have played. We did it for like day 750 or 800. I think it was 750. 2, keep in mind, Friday Fables, these streams are not on Twitch. These will be an alternate channel that we call Blue Twitch, because I cannot say the name of the website where those streams will be. Okay. Facebook Live. Shut the fuck up, Oku. I crave tea. Can't believe they missed 134 streams. Estimate sarcasm. Who helped you set up and get you a copy of Metroid Prime? Cairo. Where's that coming from? It's crazy you can't say the name. Well, you can't advertise not safe for work websites here, Phil. So I can't be like, hey, go watch me on Pornhub. We don't stream on Pornhub. I want you to acknowledge my hard work. You don't think that's in bad taste, Cairo? You don't think that's in like bad taste to be like, when somebody's like, let's do this, let's celebrate this, and somebody stands up and goes, ding ding ding, shout out to myself. Couldn't have done it without me. Pornhub would be a good place since they give a massive cut to content creators. Even if it's just re-uploading vids or clips of Blue Twitch. I'll think about it. I don't know anything about clips on Pornhub. I don't know like how that works. I didn't even know clips were a thing there. You just clip it yourself and upload it? I guess. But like, do they have like a clip section? Do they have like, here's Pornhub clips and it's like all less than a minute videos? Hi, Fran. Do they have LSF but for Pornhub? Oh, they have to. They have to. Give me a Pornhub Wrapped. That's a crazy statement, Lamau. Honestly, it would probably be better. Because Livestream Fails is just like the big 5 content creators. Just like, Asmongold picked his nose today. Here's a clip of Mizkiv saying Emeru's at fault and he didn't do anything wrong. Here's a clip of XQC going, dude. And it's like, these clips fucking suck. Would LSF be better if they like filtered out every single clip of a streamer that had an average higher than like 1,000 or maybe 2,000 viewers? Like if you had an average higher than that, just your clips can't show up there. I feel like it'd be so much better. I feel like LSF is just fucking the drama farm now. This streamer said they need money because they have less than 200 subs. Here's a clip of Asmongold reacting to the streamer saying they have less than 200 subs and need money. Here's a clip of this streamer reacting to Asmongold reacting to... Pornhub Wrapped is fuck wild. Ding dong. I tried to post one thing to Livestream Fails one time. This was like 5 years ago. I was watching my friend play Breath of the Wild for the first time. I think I've told this story before. Day 1, he's got 3 hearts, or he's got 4 hearts. He's got like a Boku club, right? His big weapon is a 2-handed club that does 12 damage, which that's fucking nothing. He finds a Hinox and it's sleeping. And he's like, oh shit, chat, we're gonna fight him. We're gonna take this guy. And he sneaks up to him. He sneaks up to his hip. and he just holds down the club and starts spinning. The charge attack for the club just wham, 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 ground slam. He did like 12% of the Hinox's full health bar. And then he's like, all right, we do that and we move away. We do pot shots for now. Good opening, good opening. And the Hinox, waking up, just puts his hand on the ground, right? Like if it's, imagine, you know, you're underground and on the Hinox and it's laying down. It just puts its hand up like this to like push itself up off the ground. And it just placed its hand perfectly where my friend was and squished him. Just the Hinox waking up, didn't even see Link there yet, just killed him. And we just fucking died laughing. And it was, you know, baby's first Hinox. And I posted that to LSF. And I got like a message, you know, an hour later. It was like, nobody put any comments on your video after 1 hour. Thus, we have removed your video as it does not meet the standard of quality for live stream fails. Okay. Standard of quality, by the way. Oh, Reactubers? Yeah, most of them suck. This stream would be better if Asmongold was in the corner talking about his beliefs on walking. God. I don't think it would be better. Oh yeah, Yulind, since we talked about DSP, have you seen his latest viral clip? No. I'm very out of the loop with DSP. I never see stuff from him. I came across like a compilation of him or two when Tears of the Kingdom came out. But other than that, I typically am very out of the loop with him. I will see stuff with the others, like Asmongold, Ludwig, XQC, Mizkif, Hasan, Destiny, because they show up on LSF so much. I just see it come across my Twitter timeline. What happened? What happened in it? I'm not judging you for like, oh, you see DSP content? I'm not. I don't want it to come off as that. Right? I still check LSF despite how much I'm complaining about it. He was playing Truck Simulator and tried turning. He couldn't move and tried figuring out why for a minute or two. Did he like not have the truck on? LSF and the word quality with any type of positive association. Have we just openly get lied to in DMs? He went third person and he's just fucking wedged in a single car lane. Oh god. He's incredible. I think my favorite clip of him is him trying to throw bombs in Tears of the Kingdom. And he's like, this sucks, this just sucks to mine through. And everybody's like, throw bombs. He's like, I can't throw bombs. Throws the sword. Goes to throw sword. Goes to throw sword. It doesn't work. Press this button. Goes to the sword. I'm pressing the button. I'm pressing the button. And he's just doing it wrong. He's like pressing like the wrong, he's like pressing the trigger instead of the bumper or something. I don't remember. And he does this for 2 minutes. And eventually he's throwing the bomb and he throws it at the wall from like 2 feet away and literally dies to the explosion because he was just standing at the point of impact where the bomb was. And he's wedging away to where his cab could just take off. But the trailer is perfectly wedged. Oh, God. I'm out of cookies. If I wanted cookies, I had to go to the store yesterday and cook them yesterday, but I was like, ugh, I don't want to. And so I need to go to the store. I don't really need to go to the store tomorrow. I can just have a different meal after walk. I sometimes think he's just Twitch acting it up. DSP has to be some type of anomaly in our universe. He's too memeable. Because some of the stuff is like, no one is that stupid and still streaming this long. So, there's people that are just genuinely that bad at games. One of my favorite things is Tears of the Kingdom Breath of the Wild playthroughs, right? Especially if they're blind. Because people are just... they do everything so differently. And you very much know, oh, this person's smart, this person thinks like this person thinks in creative ways, this person's a little shit and tries to do things wrong. One of the puzzles I always talk about in Breath of the Wild is you go through the plateau, and the king is like, go to Kakariko Village. To get there, that big mountain that's split in half to the east, go through that. Just go that way, walk between the mountain, and then they will tell you how to get to Kakariko from there. It'll be north after the mountain. So you go there, but one of the things they've taught you in the game is if you see a Sheikah Tower, that's how you get a map. So you're walking to this mountain and you see a Sheikah Tower on your left, but it's across a river. This river, it's not like, nobody considers it a puzzle, but it is a puzzle. It is like, okay, how do you get across this river to get to the Sheikah Tower? What a lot of people do is they go, oh, I was, alongside this river before, and there were some rocks I could cross. So they run back, 3 minutes, jump across the rocks, and then they're on the correct side of the river to go to the Sheikah Tower. Some people remember, oh, I've got this Cryonis ability. I can literally make ice on water. So they, just make a trail of ice to hop across to cross the river right there, directly. It's a little tedious because you have to make like 20 blocks of ice and you can only have 3 up at a time. But, it gets you across. Some people go downriver, go to the Dueling Peaks Mountains, climb up it a bit, and then they're high enough that they can glide down the mountain with the paraglider and glide to the other side of the river. I had one friend I was watching, and she just, God bless her soul, she's just not great at games. She just, oh, I need to get the Sheikah Slate. She just runs into the water, and she starts swimming, and she goes, oh wait, I don't have enough stamina to get across this. Do I go back? Turns back. No, I go for it. Turns forward again. I'm not gonna make it. Turns back. What do I do? Turns forward. Wait, I'm just gonna drown. Drowns in spot. And it was like, girl, you did everything wrong there. At no point did you make a correct decision. And like, it's one of those things where it's like, okay, here's a puzzle. There's 5 ways that I've seen people solve this. Let's see which one they do. And sometimes people surprise me and like bust out a new solution. I'm like, I never would have seen that. I've never seen anybody do that. And sometimes they just do the stupidest shit that you're like, wow, I've never seen anybody do that. And that was incredibly stupid. It was the stupidest thing I've seen. Hate watchers can be pay pigs. I think he has complained about it recently that he doesn't get enough money. That's true. Vilma got more than 1 season for a reason. Whipping out the bless her soul. Living in the South that hits all kinds of different. This is the fucking redhead brunette blonde. Stuck on an island joke and she's the blonde. I very much like this person. I think the world of her. She's very nice. She's very funny. She's one of those incredibly loud individuals. Everybody turns her down to like 40% volume. And she's still louder than half the people around you. But she's really funny. And watching her play games, it's like the skill level of Darkside Phil. But she's nice and means well, and she's not like, I'm not doing anything wrong, it's bad game design. Oh, I do that to myself in VR chat. What are we at? 5.15. I want to go collect channel points. Where are they? There they are. Man, it feels weird. Tomorrow I'm like, oh boy, it's Pika Repo tomorrow. Another community day. Oh, wait. It actually won't be. Oh. My mic is at 65%. I got a mod mic for my headset since the mic on it is kaput. So maybe it'll actually come through clear. I don't think I've done anything with the big screen mic settings. Microphone. My output is actually 80%. So I guess I did turn it down at some point. I was enjoying Community Day, big sad. I love Community Day. It's kind of like an excuse to hang out with that group anymore. Not that I really need an excuse, but like, I used to be the #1 watcher for Koya. It's like if Koya was live, I'm watching and chatting. And I put myself right before him so that I could still continue to watch, but I typically don't end right at 3 hours. And if I do, I'm napping right after. So I don't actually get to watch Koya as much anymore. And so it's like, I don't see that group as much anymore. But Wednesday was a really nice, like, okay, I still spend time with this community. I still spend time with Koyo. And without, it's just like, this fucking sucks. I get it. I get it, because it's very exhausting for him. It's like herding cats. But, I miss it. I don't want to pressure him to do it more. Time to run your own community day? I was telling Kyra about this yesterday. I fucking hate setting stuff up. Because setting up Risk of Rain ended up being a massive fucking headache. And so, I'm not setting up anything for a long time. I was enjoying Community Day, Big Sam. Would you want to do a Friend Swap Community Day when I'm on break? Nope. Since you said not Crimus. No. How do I word this? Oh, is my stuff off? I think my stuff is very off. Doesn't look off. Huh, it actually looks like it's exactly where it should be. The incline is being weird. I'm just taking L's left and right today. Organizing delegated back to me. I just can't come up with ideas to make my princess happy. Could be worse. You could be a dog in Red Dead. Bang, 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 bang. Hi, Shion. Maid Leland, yeah. This is something that I might want to talk to you about off stream. Not necessarily that it's like a bad thing, it's just, it's a little raw. It's nothing bad and you have done nothing wrong, but I can tell you right now, you probably won't like this conversation. Get trucked? He can't keep getting away with it. Maid Yulind flower. Flower, I love you, Cairo. I don't want you to feel like you've done anything wrong. I don't want you to feel like you have made a mistake in any way with regards to this conversation. Love you too, oomph. We're at 540. 5.37. What's the videos? I don't know if I can take much more pet news after the past week and a half, lol. I don't know if I'd call it bad news. Oh, we're there. Oh man. How much more video we got? We're literally at the thing. I did not recognize this as the old wisdom tree. I felt like I'm a zombie walking through a fog for the past couple days. Hi, Persk. Persk. I always say your name as Persk. And Kyra always says it Persky. Is there a right way? He just doesn't want me there, I understand. Guild Wars. 5.4. Where's world volume? Oh, jeez. Well, you saw nothing. You saw nothing. God damn it. Why was it right there? Wolf, I was about to raid you. Fuck. Thank you, Wolf. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I hope you had fun playing your game. Nice try. And I really appreciate it. Good job today. Mwah. Okay, where am I? I'm here. Hi, XCD. Stopping by real quick to say that I hope your walk has been wonderful. It was. Oh my god, wolfing time, praise the sun. Hi, Neko Purgatory. Perfect raid time. Well, I don't know if you saw like the raid when you came in. I was like split second of just the worst upskirt possible. Hi, wolf. Hi. Next time, nerd. Gah. Okay. I need to update the title. Nope, I missed that. You were walking just a second ago? Okay. Here, I'm just going to do this. That way I don't upskirt any worse than I already have. 5.4 miles. Oh god, this hurts. And now we rest. Oh my god, I can't spell. Done. Gah. Fix the title. I need to fix my trackers. So you guys wait here for a moment. Are you heading to bed, Wolf? No upskirt. You've gotten plenty today, Phil. Yeah, I need to try to nap. I'm gonna nap. Not right away. In like the next hour or two. I'd like some rest before Cairo and I... What the... These are on the front, right? What was... Huh? I'm calibrating and my trackers look like they're 5 inches back from where they should be. Like standing still, the trackers in front of my ankles look like they're behind my ankles. I'm wondering if this is just a Miltina thing, because it always kind of seems like the stuff is further back than it should be. But I've never seen it that egregious. I need more. You're insatiable. You're insatiable. Life can be tough sometimes. I want to get back to gaming. Wolf, are you a Monster Hunter player? I can't remember if you are. I feel like I've never seen you do Monster Hunter stuff. I need more I am. Yeah, I played since you're... Oh! What am I talking about? I watched you play a shit ton of Generations Ultimate. Are you excited for Gugmazios, or do you... You don't like Wilds, do ya? I love Gen Ultimate. Watching Wolf try and, like, rope all of their friends into playing Generations Ultimate and watching them be like, Wolf, I don't know if I want to do this anymore. I haven't opened Wilds in a bit. He's gonna play Frontier. Boomer Lamau, what the fuck, Stimky Nerd. I think I've mentioned this in your stream, Wolf. I played World, Generations Ultimate came out, and I really couldn't go back. What got me was, you're running around, you bend over to pick up an herb, and you just rummage in the dirt for 3 seconds before standing up and be like, you got an herb! And I was just like, I'm out, I can't do this. I can't lose the quality of life. I was waiting for just more content in Wilds. It's... Wild should have been so much better than it has been. There's been a few game systems that are kind of stinky, like Arshan weapons fucking suck. I keep seeing people say the Arshan weapons with the new change with Gogmazios are good, but we'll see. I avoided the Arshan system like the plague, and if they're expanding on it, I'm like, oh god. The performance has been so bad. I have a lot of friends that are in 2 groups. Group 1 is... The game is just so, like, unplayable. Like, it's a 50-50 toss-up for if I crash on this hunt. Because, you know, there was just fire in the hunt. And then the other group is just, I can't launch the game. I just can't launch the game. And it's like, this sucks. It works on my machine. It's been frustrating. Finished my workout, I'm dead as fuck. Good job, Giraffe. Don't worry, Cairo. You're an amazing Stinky Nerd. Hi, Stinky Nerd. Iceborne 2 will save us, surely. For me, it's the same cheek of the same ass. Group 1, it's fine on my end. Group 2, my computer has filed for divorce with me. A little bit. A little bit. I don't really want to stay here, so we're going to go to a different map. Ooh. It's just me here. So we can go to the Midnight Drive. That's the map I really like going to when it's just me. Anchor. Local. World. Pin 3. It feels stupid to call out Portal when I'm the only one here. Good job, good girl. Wave. I'm a little, not nervous for today, Wolf, but Gugmazios, he's going to be the first Elder Dragon in Wilds. And I have recently become a Switch Axe gamer. And in Wilds, it's very timing dependent. It's very much like, can you hit your counters? And I'm like, oh, I hope I can. It's been a while. Do I need to hit any settings here? That off. That off. That off. I need a drink. You're a gamer, you're gonna do it. Wolf, we had like a 30-minute conversation about how, guys, I don't think I'm a gamer anymore. I think I'm washed up and bad at video games. Switch Axe mentioned. I do consider myself the Switch Axe gamer. What's this world called? Looks cool. This is Midnight Drive by Wispy Woo. It is the inside of a van, and it has a few cool features. It goes through random environments. It's got like 10 or so. I don't know how many. but it's got 10 different environments. You can stop in them, and each environment has a little like resting area. When the wheel turns white over, God, my material on my face is really fucked up. It almost makes me want to leave this world. I'm not gonna care. I'm gonna fix that tonight, and I'm not gonna care. You can click the wheel, stop at that part. You can also, like, I think you can click the window here, and that'll take you on top of the roof. I just really like moving worlds like this. Trains, cars, when it's like going through an environment like this, shocker. The person likes walking through all the environments, likes the maps that are moving as well. Does that van have a pool table? I don't believe so. No. Yeah, Switch Axe has been my copium drug until SAET gets better. Anyone can be washed up, but anyone can also get back to where they once were, I believe. I'd agree with that. Oh wait, maybe I can turn off the post-processing and not fix it. Although I don't see a post-processing thing. What does that do? That didn't fix it. Normally Wispy Woos have like a post-processing you can turn off, and this is like the one map where I don't see it. Taz back. Oh shit, no one's at the wheel. No. It's fine, I got it lined up straight. So it's just going straight along the road. You know, so long as I don't bump the steering wheel, it's fine. Might be an anchor lighting thing. Yeah, we fixed it on the beach outfit. Like, I remember it specifically being like enable lighting. But when I look at enable lighting on the materials now, it's like there's no mismatch. You can get on the roof, I didn't know that. Oh, this is so cute. Because when the bright ass light goes over you, you're all the same color. Tazvac. It's either a light anchor issue or a min brightness issue. Oh, it might be min brightness. I don't know. I solved it on the beach outfit. And this one just looks weird now. If I switch to Beachland, I bet it's totally resolved. See, look at that. It looks great there. Do I have my shorts on? I do, just sitting down. They kind of disappeared. Yeah, your ass didn't set the anchor SMH. I don't even know how to do that. Got the cruise control muskrat style. You're coming with me to solve this bitch. Can I can't. Okay. That's comfy. Oh! I didn't change my hit. Whatever. I moved my feet around and then I didn't change my waist. Incredible pause moment. Yeah, your ass didn't set the anchor SMH real for real. Yes, they're just Hoochie Mama shorts. Add the anchor override fix to your base prefab. Probably only add it to the beach outfit. Well, so here's the thing, Micaiah. Hi, Dino Zoomies. I didn't even know that it was a thing in all of them. On the beach outfit, it was like we were in a specific world trying to fix the jacket. We were trying to fix the jacket because the bikini top was see-through through the jacket because it's a very see-through jacket, right? And then it was just like, oh, it's also, you know, a lighting issue here, so we fixed it then. And then yes, I didn't fix it for the base prefab. I fixed it for just the beach one. Good afternoon. If you use the same material for your face and hair on both avatars, and then fix it, you can just re-upload any that have issues. Yeah. It's, the beach one should have a different face. All of the others should be using the same face material. I think maybe No, they should all be using the same face. But I think I do need to specifically like re-upload each one, yeah. I just need to find what the fix is. And it's one of those things that like it's so hard to see in Unity. Ugh. Did I go over all my notes? Risk of Rain 2. We played that with Cairo, Spacefish, and Fruity yesterday. Path of Exile 2. I got to Act 2, but God, I need an ability on my druid to make my life easier. Reddit files a lawsuit against Australia for banning 16-year-olds and under. I'm gonna make you have a VRC thing that forces your min brightness and anchors across the board, and put it on your Miltina body. Prefab. Okay. Okay. I feel like it's like excessive. I'm like, I don't need something that big, but I'm like, I shouldn't decline help. Okay. It'd be good to learn so you know how to do it when menu comes out. Yeah. Monster Hunter title update for today. Here's something in my notes that all the Avatar people will find interesting. On the VRChat subreddit for VRChat, or the subreddit for VRChat, a guy was complaining. He's like, I'm quitting avatar making. I'm not gonna make and sell any more avatars. I'd been doing this for a long time, and this guy just won't stop harassing me. He won't stop spamming me with DMCAs. I'm pretty sure he's gotten other people to DMCA spam me as well. I've been banned from VRChat a few times. I keep getting stuff taken down on booth. This isn't fair. This guy just wants to ruin my life. And you look at what he's doing. He's selling a Manuka edit. He's literally selling a Manuka edit that like makes it look like Sephiroth or something. And like everybody in the comments is like, huh. You break the TOS of somebody's product on booth and try selling it as your own, and then you cry about getting DMCA'd. Fuck you. Completely deserved. Oh, he was selling those? I was told those were public. Yep, he was selling them. And, he, like, literally, it was like 500 comments were all like, dude, you broke TOS. Like, it's rare to see all of a Reddit group just unanimously just, no, fuck you. You're wrong for this. Yeah, no, he was selling them. He was, he was selling, I guess it was like Sephiroth edits of Manuka. Shoot self in the foot, why is this happening to me? It was like the guy just could not believe that he wasn't supposed to be doing that. And was just like, oh, I'll gather sympathy for this. Everybody will be on my side. And I was like, no, we're still against you, you fucking loser. I thought that was funny. I was really hoping at least one of you like knew about it and seeing how I'd be like, wait, selling those? I'm like, yes, okay, yes. I'm tired. I'm hungry. I gotta do laundry today. I gotta do laundry today. I'm gonna take a nap. We'll be back with Monhun with Cairo later. EP, very much so. I don't have cookies today. I gotta find something else to eat. Maybe I have one of those soup things again. Those are good. Cairo, big nerd. Yeah. This was a good walk. 5.4 miles. Babe, what's up, Cairo? Why did I just respond to Babe? Why did I just respond to that? Want me to send you noms? No, I have plenty of noms. I have plenty of food. Also, I'm pretty sure I have something, well, something you suggested, but Sammy bought. I'm pretty sure those ginger snap cookies are coming today. Not beating the allegations. God damn it. God damn. Makai, we were talking about like me potentially moving in with him today, and I'm like, Yeah, eat Cairo. Well trained. I want to find somebody to raid. I'm gonna find somewhere to go. Nope, not this tab. Ugh. Who the fuck? I do not recognize this person. Where do we go? There's many good targets. There's many good targets. Also, Yulind wouldn't eat meat. I ate too much spicy for him. Bye, thanks for the stream. Thank you for hanging out. Hum, hum, hum. I don't know who to go to. There's like so many targets. I hate it when there's so many targets. Let's go to this person. Let's go to this person. They're playing Phasmo. We're gonna go to Pup Hassler. I need this. Is someone here to do socials? Is someone here to do that for me? Have a good nap? I will. / raid. Pup. Hassler. Okay. Yulind initiated a raid. They're playing Phasmo. Thank you everybody for keeping me company today. We did 5.4 miles. There will be Monster Hunter later today. We're gonna do the hi Big Deck. We're gonna do the Gagmazios update. I don't know if the hub has been updated. I think that might be in a week or two. But anyway, I really hope it's today. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Thank you for keeping me company. I love you. Bye. Thank you, Logitech.